Hello! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing today? Trisha, thank you for the 52nd month. Pressure cooker was fun, yeah. The pressure cooker is over. It did end. But we are here for some Blood on the Clocktower. With a new script. And mostly, some new roles. I think like different interactions. I think we've played with most of the roles, but it's like, I think with all of them, it's different interactions of those roles, perhaps. That is particularly unique. It's... Thank you for the 33rd. Natty, thank you for the 26th. So I'm just going to hop right in. And then we'll see how this goes. Just make sure it's working properly. Here we go. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I gotta give credit to my chat. Like I'm telling you guys, like I don't know how to play this.
You're not hearing this, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yes, you know we know there's many great skills in life that are laudable that people are like, oh, you know,
Better?
Excel. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. Mine's a Google sheet, but I make a sheet.
TJ, thank you for the 5th month,
I
and
know.
Bryson,
I
thank you for
know.
the 12th.
I moved my monitor so I can
Yeah.
All right, let me
more easily. It's usually above.
This is
jump
the day for a
in here.
toggle.
Yeah. I'm scared.
So I have a question,
We're all on the same
Dwight.
boat. We're all on the same boat.
Yeah, Christian.
When it comes to barber switching someone who's been Nodashi poisoned, how does that work? Does the poison follow with, or like, or someone else like? How does that work?
Wherever the new Nodashi is, their new neighbors will be poisoned, and the old Nodashi, their neighbors are sober, or just regular Nodashi at the current time.
So like, so the fact that so like it should not matter. So let's say
Amy, thank you for the
I'm
33rd.
Nodashi, and you know Franny's poisoned, and someone barber swaps like America down there and Franny. Does America get poisoned by me?
Yes,
Or
America's
is
now
Fra-
poisoned, and Franny is now sober.
Thank you.
Karen's still
So the
walking.
poisoning follows. Oh, interesting. He never stops.
Listen, if I'm at my desk, I might as well be walking.
How many steps did you have at the end of the day yesterday?
It was 30,000 at the end of the day.
Jesus.
And then I was scanning through the second minute. You came back after a while, right?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. By the time I left, we were like, "Are we gonna see
I
Taran
was-
again?" I don't think so.
I was about to make eggs, and I heard Mary talk about how she doesn't like eggs as her hot food take. And so I thought it'd be funny to come back with some eggs. But then I also came back when they broke the record.
Did they have to stand the whole time too, or could they
For the
sit?
final round, they did.
Hmm.
The pressure cooker was so cold. That is so hard to replicate. Like we were dying in there. Holy shit! It was
Well, because it was
bad.
also in like what was it? It was October at that point, right, or something close to it, or
They were just
September.
blasting AC, and like you could tell
Okay.
because all the flies died. Like it was not a suitable
Yeah,
habitat.
Asia O'Hara.
Corey was so mad yesterday. He's like, Izzy said it was harder than ours. It's not.
I'm like, Izzy doesn't know how ours was. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, God, okay, I think.
Is the hand over the
James,
head makes
thank
it
you for the
tough.
35th.
That's tough.
Has anyone
Yeah, I had
heard
the volume
Brady
high on my
of
side
the
and all my
UFC
sides.
thing?
Hopefully
I
this
think
is
he
a
just
little
joined.
better.
Chappelle, just kidding.
I don't know. I did do something with him yesterday, and he was a little late, so maybe he's
Okay, I'll do
having
that later.
issues receiving messages.
That's fine.
Can I ask another question, Dwight?
Yes.
So, I know that the like demons here are kind of different and confusing, and have like sometimes like special ways to make somebody else a demon. But can a demon still do the like star pass thing? Any of
No.
them where they can't?
Pamela,
in
thank you for
this?
the
Okay, that's
23rd.
so helpful.
That's
So they
typically
can-
for the M.
So they can only transfer demons by one of the means that's really clearly laid out in this
Yes.
in the thing. Okay, I see. Interesting.
Franny, so I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So you and other folks like know instinctively this term star pass, and I had to like look it up and learn as a roller derby thing. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And so how does the world know this?
I learned this in my last Blood on the Clocktower game, so I am not an instinctive knower. But
I
maybe
found
somebody else
a
knows.
I found a list of like Clocktower common terms on the
Ooh.
subreddit, and
Ooh.
that became a resource for me because I've heard White say a lot of them, and like I started teaching some of my friends from home this game and like running Trouble Brewing with them and like explaining
Oh,
the
that's
concept
awesome.
of worlds was like helpful to them to
Yeah.
understand like the thought process of how they should solve the puzzle.
Did they
Yeah,
talk about these games on the subreddit? Have it broken through yet?
That's a good question. I didn't look.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned soon.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, Owen did a game the other night with like a lot of his friends from different parts of his life to be like, meet people before I get married. And I was evil and I lied to all of them. And I think they all hate me now.
Aw.
At the wedding and be like, you suck. You're a liar.
It is such a weird game to play when, like, with people that you don't otherwise interact with, because like your
Yeah,
only
that's
interactions with
why
them
I
are
imagine-
lying to them.
And you can speak to this, Dwight. Like I'm sure at the cons, I don't know. I guess in that everyone's kind of in the same boat, but you are playing with strangers and lying straight to their faces.
Yeah, I mean, like we all know the concept. If we're going, it's like we're all gonna be lying to each other for like days, so that's fine. But it's still kind of like when it's a new group and someone like I'm gonna play once or twice with them. It's like I don't want to be a complete menace
Mhm.
because this is the first impression of me. But also, I want to win, so they'll deal with it. Hold on, I'm trying to get my
Rid I am.
up here.
Red Eye.
Surely this will work. Chappelle.
He
There we
doesn't know
go.
I'm secretly trying to figure out the meaning of his name. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know. This is my
Oh,
long-term
do
quest.
you want to know the origin?
No. I have to figure it out. I gotta figure it out.
Okay.
Don't spoil the
Okay.
mystery.
Question: does anyone have any further questions about the roles or anything?
I'm sure there'll be
Many.
plenty once we actually get into it.
Yeah, like I said, when you have your role, when you have your character, feel free to ask me anytime. You know, I'll just give you advice about that. If you're evil, ask me about any character you're going to be lying as. I will thoroughly explain to you so you don't get caught out in like a lie just mechanical based, because those are always the worst. But otherwise, I'll start setting up the game.
It's like
And
Peridium's
just, you know,
having some trouble with audio.
I think he's having trouble. I don't know if he can hear us or if he just can't
Oh,
talk.
Peridium, do this thing where you go to settings, like so. Go to settings, or I think Q on your keyboard is the settings hotkey. Go to chat, and then set up microphone and camera. Like that
Everything
should
for
be
the
able to reset
31st.
with your camera and mic on. I think your camera's fine, but your mic probably isn't.
Oh, Owen, this is really helpful.
What's up,
Right.
Chappelle?
I found it helpful.
Okay, I think he's resetting.
Is it pronounced proc or pros?
Hi, good morning.
Proc. I think people say proc.
copy.
Proc. Okay.
Proc.
Proximity.
I looked it up. What the etymology of these things is so strange. I forgot it though. Never mind. That's intensely uninteresting that I don't know a thing. Okay, but I would not have thought that. I thought that Star Pass people were mispronouncing like Scar Pass as in like to a Scarlet Woman.
Oh,
That's not.
gotcha.
But I was like, what are they saying it wrong? Scar Pass? I don't know.
Mhm.
So you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Cool. Christian, you don't know the meaning of my YouTube channel name?
No, I didn't. It's been a mystery to me for a long time, like Star Pass.
Wow.
What's up?
Okay.
What? Yeah, you can tell me. You can tell me. You will tell me in private. And if it was a secretive thing, I can learn it in private. I guess I can give up the mystery.
Yeah. What month are you born, Christian?
December.
December? What's the
Yes.
Hold on, let me look this up.
The birthstone.
Yeah, what's the birthstone for December?
I believe it's turquoise.
Gallstone.
What? Gallstone? Is that it?
No, I did.
Is it a garnet? That's my guess.
Why doesn't it show
There
up
we go,
right
Franny.
away?
All right.
I think it's turquoise.
Blue topaz?
Oh, it is
Turquoise. Turquoise.
Okay, Mike with the birthstone.
There you go. Mike knows everything.
That's the only reason why I was able to figure out Peridium's name is because he and I have one of the same birthstones in his name.
Oh,
Is it like peridot?
Mhm.
Say it.
I think it's Peridot.
Wait and see if Christian. Do you get it, Christian?
no, I'm not a
don't
geo
get it.
bro. So
Okay.
Oh,
So it is my birthstone mixed with my wife's birthstone.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be my next guess.
Yeah. So
Cool.
it's. Yep. It was a diamond and peridot, but the
Mhm.
other way around. Could have been diodot.
Ooh.
Peridot would have been like that. You could have just sat me in a room for an eon, and I would never guess that as one of the stuff.
Yeah. fair
no,
enough.
and I initially thought it was a take on like per diem of like,
Ye-
oh, this is. I think I actually when I first podcasted with you, I think I called you per diem.
You did. I remember that. It was funny. Like per diem.
Every time I play this game, I get so anxious that I sweat through my shirt. So
Really?
today I'm wearing black in preparation.
All right, so
No
I
matter
am
what role I am, I
Sage.
just get stressed out.
So you're gonna make Franny the
If the
demon every game.
kills me, I learned that there's one of two
Just
players.
do it. I'm already sweating.
Oh no.
So we want the demon to kill me. And I don't want to
Who else
be killed in
streaming?
a
I
meeting.
can see a lot of talking without. Yeah, so Christian, I'm assuming Taran, Scally, some combo of Corey in America.
Mhm.
Corey Duff is. He's in the other room. He like started whispering because I could hear him. Can't hear him anymore.
He's like, oh man, I guess I'm a townsfolk. Oh,
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right. Does everyone see their role and everything?
Yes.
But yeah.
Cool. And one thing I'm just going to make clear: this is how I like to run Snake Charmer. Because this is something I didn't mention in the video. Snake Charmer acts every night. And if you pick this demon on the first night, typically, if you like select demon night 1, you don't learn the minions or anything. But even though it's the first night, and you're just kind of called out of bluff. If you are the Snake Charmer, and there's a game, and you choose to Snake Charm on night 1, and you happen to hit the demon, I will let you go before minion and demon info, so the minions will learn that you are the demon to start the game, and you will learn the bluffs, etc. This is a first night only thing, because I like chaos, and if you're a Snake Charmer and you select the demon night 1, I'll reward you with that. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start the game.
I think I can just be
and
vague
everyone
and say I get
go to sleep.
information.
Okay.
And that I'm valuable.
I heard people shouting at me one time, Alejo rules. Alejo rules. Like, of course, Alejo rules. Yes, that's what white means, right?
Like, I don't know all of the
Find out
roles
what
well
that
enough
means.
to know exactly
Yeah, what is
what
that?
to
Is
like
that- it's a-
imply and all
It's
of
literally
that.
what apparently Dwight just
But
described.
I think the only
Oh, okay,
person that
gotcha.
does is
Yes,
Christian.
Alejo.
So I think I can be vague. Like the only
etymology
person
escapes
that would call me out on
Oh,
being
okay.
vague and then it pointing to the wrong
That'd be a
thing
great,
is, I think,
like-
Christian.
Bumper sticker. Etymology escapes me.
Kind of a bit of a boys' lobby today.
I know.
We should all work together.
Oh, did Owen
Flower
just?
girl town crier.
Did Owen just DC? Did he just?
Oh
disconnect?
no. We have both roles,
Uh-oh, yeah.
nominations, and
One down,
votes.
9 to go.
Exactly.
We're gonna be nominated half the.
I'm a demon, I gotta get out of here.
Half of us are
Exactly. He's
gonna
like,
be
all right, I'm
nominating.
the. What's the one that can die and then automatically pass it off?
Half of us are gonna be voting
Oh,
every
yeah,
time.
I think it's Fengu, right? Yeah,
shit, I didn't
Fengu.
study enough. Yeah. No, that's if they kill an outsider.
Also, we
they
need to kill somebody
evil Fengu.
every night
But
or
then you die
execute
instead.
somebody every night because of
Who
the forceful
knows?
vortex.
We'll figure it
I would
out.
say this is a
Mhm.
slow walking speed compared to
I'm
normal.
back.
This
I
is the
feel
same
like-
speed I was
Oh, there we
doing
go.
yesterday.
Oh, yay.
I think roughly 2 miles an hour
my
is like a
primary,
good speed for streaming.
Okay,
My
got it.
primary complaint.
Because-
America, all the boys started making an alliance, so we really
It's not
gotta,
so
stick
slow that I'm
together.
like
Oh,
dying.
you know I got you for sure.
Yeah.
But it's not fast
First
enough
thing
to
I
like
noticed,
make
I was
me
like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
out of breath
There's a
or
lot of
anything.
testosterone here. Something needs to be done.
It's also slightly
Something's
inclined.
done. I'm gonna grab coffee.
Hmm. I could be really aggressive. Like coming out and accusing people and trying to get people killed. I think the danger in that is that if I'm wrong, the evil team might want to keep me in because I'm being wrong. But I think I have a reputation for eventually figuring it out. And so if I'm being aggressive, they might just want to like cut me off while I'm still wrong. And make it seem like the person I was wrong about is actually the bad one. If I'm right, they'll want to take me out anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of switching roles for sure.
Roll call. I'm here.
Anything for the 35th?
Roll call.
Roll call.
So Corey just got back from a meeting with Dwight, right?
Yeah. Definitely. What I was gonna say earlier is I feel like I feel like it would just help in this game if I heard a role type and like automatically knew what that was. But what kills me is that I feel like some of the like role names are intuitive in like early like let me look at this. I don't know. I feel like some of the names like seamstress, town crier, whatever match what they do, but a lot of them don't at all. And so it's like feels really hard for me to tie the title in my mind to the action that they do. I don't know if anybody else feels that. It's like my biggest obstacle.
Yeah, it's trying to like memorize the actual name because it's not completely
A role
intuitive
swap,
as
yeah,
to
that's a good
okay, this
idea.
person does this thing because that's their job.
Right.
That's
Right.
a
And
good
I feel
idea.
like the trouble brewing, they feel a little more intuitive to me, but this one I'm like, oh my god.
I need to find somebody I
guess some of them
trust
are, like,
that has a good role
clockmaker,
and role swap.
juggler maybe more, but I'm trying to like I'm trying to make this a mnemonic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Reminder, please pay attention if I'm inviting you to chats.
alternatively, is there a role that is dangerous, like the snake charmer? Like they always want the snake charmer to leave, right? Because if the snake charmer gets them, they're in trouble. What's another one? Like information can be dangerous, but also
I feel
like
like the Terran treadmill thing would be a lot funnier if it was an elliptical.
We got
Have the
some upper
arm
body
motion
action.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
people like to vote out the snake charmer. That's true. Yeah, they would want to vote me out. But
Well, now
is
we're
there
gonna
something
get
like a
90
Slayer?
straight days of Taran on the treadmill. You won't have the opportunity to show off his legs, but they're gonna be so freaking toned by the time October comes around.
On your first day, publicly guess. Once per game during the day. Once per game at night. Choose a good character. Gain that ability. Okay. Snake Charmer is harmless to the demon? Really? Oh, because you can take away their demon status, right? Yeah, they become good. But like that's I guess if you don't want to be the demon, you don't really care because you just get to become good and then rat out your minions.
The messages have begun.
Oracle. Well, yeah, that's
From
the
the
problem
voice
is that
from the
if it's a
script.
Vortox, then all information is bad, and they'd probably want to keep information gatherers because they're giving bad info. There's 0 base outsiders, so if I claim an outsider role, that might really mess up our calculation. Oh, Purdium sent me a message. Why ask, are you good? I guess that's what you do, but like, why via text?
Okay.
Kind of the point of asking somebody if they're good is like, okay. If Vortox would mathematician know. I don't think so. So Dwight sent us like an hour-long
Good
video.
morning, everybody. Once again, a demon has taken out Chappelle and myself. Avenging by finding the demon.
Double kill.
Double kill. It's a new script for y'all. I'll give you like 6 minutes. Go crazy.
Any
All
All right,
Jack
before
Ready.
we start,
44th.
I'm the good twin. Mike's the evil
Yeah,
twin.
yeah. Thank you, Joe,
I'm
for doing that
juggler,
immediately.
yeah.
I'm the
Well,
juggler.
before we start, that's
Before we start, yep. Okay, very great. Just putting yourself right down in front of that bus I'm gonna throw you under. So.
Ooh.
anyway.
All right.
That's all I've got.
Good. Any other
That's all I
first
got.
time
Do that what you
announcements?
will, but yeah.
Okay.
Any other announcements?
No announcements yet.
No.
No?
announcements yet?
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh
There we
my
go. Hopping
God.
into a conversation. You excited for our juggle off, Jofo?
Hello.
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. Do you feel like you have a good grasp of these roles?
I mean, I think I understand each role individually, but I don't know all of the various interactions very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of not. I'm chilling this one. I'm gonna try to figure it out as I go. But I've got a role that it would not benefit anyone to mention, but I'm getting some information.
Okay. That's
What about
good to
you?
know. Like good information?
As opposed to bad information. Like I could have
I
been
don't
poisoned. I don't.
know.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
would love. I hope so.
valuable
That'd be
information.
Yeah, I think so. The problem with this like deck, I think, is it feels like there's almost so many like overlapping complexities
Mm-hmm.
where you all really need to be like locked in, and I don't know if we have that crew because I know I'm not participating in that crew. But my information like in a vacuum is really important, I think. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
What are you saying about your role? Nothing.
I also get valuable information.
Mhm.
And I don't want to die.
Give me this, Taran. Is your role first letter, first half of the alphabet?
No.
Okay, interesting.
Is yours?
I would rather not say.
Oh.
No, it's the back half. It's the back half.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
America's been trying to get me in a call for a while.
All right, cool.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh. All right, we lost him.
Oh, hi.
All right, so you're a twin.
I am. I'm a good twin. What I was just telling Peridium is that basically I think this round is going to be that Joe and I. It sucks in that I was the juggler and now I'm the good twin, and I was trying to rally people to be like, oh, let's all make claims together. But I think it's basically going to come down to he and I both making these guesses in the first round. Hopefully you don't kill one of us, and then we both come back with information the next day, and then you have to choose who to believe.
Okay.
Because if the good twin, aka myself, dies, then it's game over. So I think it would incentivize you all not to execute one of us on the first night, at least, until you have further information.
Yeah. That's interesting. Okay.
But if it's also a Vortox game, then
I think we have to kill somebody at
yeah.
tonight, so.
All right, hold on. I got Peridium on the line.
Hey, Owen.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Boom. Oh, wow. I got
You want to talk to both of
you.
us? He messaged me.
I was
earlier as well.
requesting Taran, and then when Taran, I was like, okay, well, I also want to talk to Bloom. I don't know. I'm down to talk to whoever.
Okay. I also got Owen. Should we bring Owen?
Sure.
All right, let's bring Owen in. Nope, he left.
Okay.
He ditched us. So yeah, what I was telling you both was that I don't think it makes sense to kill either Joe or I, at least on the first night, because we're both going to come in. It sucks that I don't know if this is the fault of the guy 2 steps to my right, that basically the juggler is the good twin, because basically I was hoping that a bunch of us could claim at the same time to hope that one of us doesn't get killed, but I would imagine there's a chance that one of us, the good twin, will probably get killed on the first night to not get that juggler information. I was trying to figure out if the information I get, even if I'm dead, would get sent to me or not.
Right. I mean, we're basically going to get 2 sets of answers from both jugglers.
Yep.
And then we have to determine if either, like, which of them is the correct information. And then even beyond that, is that even worth anything? Because it might be Vortox.
Yeah, I was talking.
Vortox might be drunk and poisoned as
All right,
well.
I'm gonna talk to Franny. Or Christian.
Yep. Taran, is that all right to grab you now?
Yes.
All right. You good?
I'm good. Are you?
I am good. Everyone's going to know my role soon enough.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I'm the artist. I asked my question already.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the question?
What does 1 + 1 = 2?
Oh, and?
Answer's no.
Okay. So that means
It's either a Vortox game or I'm next to a Nodashi.
right.
Or
Yep.
I've been made philosophy drunk. So I gotta make sure that if a philosopher has made me drunk. So someone in my chat says Taran leg strong. Yeah, okay. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. Yeah, how about you, Taran? What's up? I gave you everything.
Yeah, I get information, but if it's not going to be valuable, I don't know how valuable the information
if it's the Vortox, then we don't not only know it's not valuable, we know it's absolutely incorrect,
it's wrong.
which means we can invert it.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I can do something with that.
You have about 10 seconds.
All right, sounds good. Okay, all right. You get information throughout the game, maybe.
Once.
Okay, seamstress stuff. Okay. All right, good luck. Okay, hey, folks. I have an announcement when we get ready to go.
Okay. If it's a Vortox and I get wrong information, the information I get will be either that both of the people I see are bad or neither of the people I see are bad.
Okay, I'm back.
because it can't be that one of
Okay.
them is bad.
Viridium and Owen, they have very okay. Viridium and Bloom are very important.
All right.
I have important too, Christian.
It can't be both. It's demon.
Put that
It's
hand
demon.
down,
It can't be
Jofo.
both.
You have time. Go crazy.
There can't be two
Dwight, I'm gonna juggle myself as the juggler.
demons. No, there can't be two
Anything
demons.
else?
That's it.
So,
Okay.
Well, he's gonna come up with a big fat.
if he
zero
gives
as a
me
result,
two
or maybe
names,
there's a
neither of
Vortox.
them can be the demon.
So when it comes to juggler, so I do have
If
information.
Christian's telling the truth.
Or
he could also just be poisoned.
Artist. Okay.
But if he's poisoned, there's a good chance I'm
burn
poisoned
my
too, because
question
Viridium might be
to
poisoned.
make sure to narrow down the possible worlds for a demon. So I asked a really important game question, which is, does 1 + 1 = 2?
And
the answer is no. So that means one of two things: that there's a Vortox or I am poisoned. And the only ways that, according to my spreadsheet that I worked out, and my spreadsheet could be wrong because I made it, the only way I can be poisoned right now is a Nodashi poison, or if a philosopher, for some reason, last night decided to become the artist and made me drunk. Those are the only reasons I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So if you're a philosopher and you did that, you should say it.
You should say it. So otherwise, that means either a Vortox, which means we absolutely have to execute during the day, or we will lose, or I'm next to, or I am the closest townsfolk to a Nodashi.
Is artist a good role to grab as a philosopher on night one?
I'm really not a night one, I don't think.
And if it is a Vortox, then if Jofo comes back, or if he'll probably claim something else. But if he comes back with anything but a 1, then that means that that's he's confirmed, right? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, and if I'm the philosopher, I'm not going to choose a once per game role until they've already used it once.
Yep. You want the original artist to use their question first.
Yeah, and just to meta this a little bit, it makes sense to the storyteller. If I'm poisoned, he can just tell me to not lie the 1 + 1 = 2 question, because that gives me more worlds that could be available if I'm being told the truth, right? This narrows it down to a lot. A lot. I think it's probably Vortox would be my guess. So I definitely think we need to execute.
Yeah,
I mean, are Jofo and Bloom like off the table almost? If
So that's what I've been implying as well, because I think just to play it safe, I think we should both be kept through. Sorry, Jofo, you're stuck with me. Just because if Good Twin dies, it's an automatic win for the evil team, and so to hedge everybody's bets, I think it makes the most sense until at least more information comes out.
I do have a suggestion for Jofo and Bloom. Okay, there is on this script a town crier, and one of them is the minion. So I suggest that we have one of them nominate today for a consensus target, and that should give us some insight as to whether or not they are the minion. And now I think it's a Vortox game, so we shouldn't trust the answer. However, keep in mind the Vortox game is not just we're all poison. We get exactly wrong information. So if we figure out it is Vortox, we can invert it.
Also, though, worth considering, if one of them gets nominated, we can't have them get voted out unless we really want to go all out. I don't think that's a good idea. So we would need to find another target after that nomination, if that's what we decide to do.
There's also the chance of a witch as well, because there are 2 minions, and so that person, if they nominate, could also.
The town crier can figure out if.
Well, it wouldn't make sense for the witch to want to kill a twin, right?
But would they already chose? I think they already would they already choose a player before they knew about the twins?
Oh, I don't know.
Right.
I think they probably would choose at the very beginning.
Right.
Yeah,
so
maybe they do.
About the twins.
Are there any nominations or further juggles from people?
So you said a mutual target. Is there a cumulative target amongst everybody at this point? We got to execute somebody.
Anybody
who feels like they have a role that wouldn't do much?
Clockmaker. Do we have a clockmaker that is already got
a dreamer, snake charmer, mathematician?
I can die.
I mean, does Christian make sense? He's already used his power.
They're nominating Scally. Holy.
Yeah, could we do?
I wouldn't be bad.
Let's do.
I think did, right?
I was one of them.
I heard like 3 people. Else. Okay. Who nominates Scally?
I nominate Scally.
Cool. I would nominate Scally. Tell me why.
Because he said he's cool to die, and we are protecting in case there's a Vortox.
All right, Scally, your defense.
Kill me.
All right, running the vote for Scally. Starting now.
Should we coordinate votes at all too because of Flower Girl?
We don't do more than necessary. Once you get 5, pull them down.
We have 5.
I'll go up, pull it down, pull it down, Scally.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Christian, that didn't go well.
So Bloom, me, and Viridium didn't vote.
Any further nominations today?
I will juggle Christian as the artist and myself as the juggler.
Christian as the artist, yourself as the juggler. Any further juggles, or are you done?
That's going to be it.
Right, cool. End the day in 10 seconds.
Wouldn't Jofo need to do that too?
He
already
already did. Right at the very beginning.
Okay.
Who did
Mr. Early Bird.
Jofo? Sorry.
I just juggled myself as the juggler, which was before Christian shared his
Did we
info.
want to do one of the twins nominate the other, or is that just not?
I counted
think we're
down.
fine.
The day is over. I was counting. Sally is executed and dies. Go to sleep.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping someone would bring up my name so I could say, no, please don't kill me. And then hopefully get killed. So, so Bloom said Christian artist, him juggler. Jofo just said him juggler. If this is a Vortox game, sorry, I'm reading about this witch stuff. I don't think it's... mark the rolls. Good idea. Claiming juggler. Claiming juggler. Claiming artist. I don't think I have any other claims yet, but Corey said back half of the alphabet, which would mean Snake Charmer doesn't get info. Oh, where's M? M is like exactly half. I would say, I feel like top half would be hard to determine with M quickly. Wouldn't be F. Could be Town Crier. Could be Oracle. Could be Savant. Seamstress. Philosopher is not info. It's not Juggler. It's not Sage. So I would say likely Town Crier, Oracle, Savant, Seamstress. Okay. So if he's telling the truth, I could do a roll swap with him. But he was honestly pretty sketchy. And I feel like, I don't know, the way he said bottom half made me feel like he was lying. But if he was lying about that, he's probably lying about everything else as well. Not necessarily, but...
I know I said this in some capacity last night, but I can't believe this
I obviously
is like
can't
our last
swap
weekend
with
of sanity
Christian, Bloom, or
until
Jofo.
October. Halloween, basically.
I think roll swap is probably out. I think I just have to...
It's going to be an easy summer in comparison.
Well, for you, yeah.
Kind of put it out there that I don't want to get executed.
So I don't know. We were talking about this with Izzy last night on the stream that like
I
y'all
can say
went
like
so
even if it's Vortox, I'm getting info that
so
would be
long
valuable
in the
because I
beginning
know
of
it's
the
wrong.
season that I it's gonna pale in comparison no matter what. Maybe those are famous last words, but there was so much happening even after the first week that it was intense from the get go.
Well, I think that's what kind of threw me off. Like, it's so weird going from working with Suri, Jared, and Izzy to Matt and Jack. Like, it's like whiplash. Like, I couldn't. Like, I was operating at the same speed, but the game was so different. Like,
So I think conversations are going to be... Well, first we'll find out what Bloom and Jofo got. If it's Vortox, you learn how many you got correct. So if Bloom was the juggler, he would get 2 correct if he's not poisoned and there's no Vortox. If he was the twin, he would say 2. unless he knew that we thought it was a Vortox, in which case he would have to say 1 or 0. I just don't know that we get anything from them, from that info. Flynn, thank you for the 26th. Like, Jofo can say either 0 or 1, and that can mean because he's telling the truth and it's no Vortox, or he's telling the truth and it is Vortox, or he's lying and there's Vortox, or he's lying and there's no Vortox. I just don't know really what it tells us. I mean, it tells us something if we eventually find out which one is telling the truth. We do have to execute one of them. Hold on, I think I'm... If the good player is executed, evil wins. Okay, so... If we can get... Oh, we should... Oh, no, that's... Okay, that's why we should have had them both nominate. In case there was a witch who accidentally put the curse on one of them. Because then they would have died without us having to execute one of them. But we still need to execute the bad one for sure. And the witch wouldn't have put... But the witch wouldn't have put it on the bad one. So we could just execute the other one. And we'd probably be fine. No, actually, no. You don't have to execute the other one. If the good player is executed, evil wins. Good can't win if you both live. This is stupid because it's useless. We already wasted. It's already not. Yeah, you don't actually have to execute the evilton. Just one of them has to die. But we already kind of wasted that opportunity. I'm not sure there's another opportunity to kill one of them without executing. Shmo, thank you for the 34th. Bloom seemed really eager to not die. He was really pushing, let's not execute one of us. And he also didn't even seem to want to, like, risk nomination because he might die. Jofo seemed a lot more chill. I'm not sure what that means yet.
Good morning.
Good morning.
One, except for Corey, who died tonight.
Oh, man.
No!
So just so you know, I got a 1, which either means that it's a Vortox game or Christian is lying.
I got, well, disregarding that, I got a 0, which means it's a Vortox game.
So I should say my role, right? I know I should. So I'm the Oracle. So obviously no info. The only person I told was Scally, but I feel like Scally,
He's telling the truth.
unless he'd be a big brain play if he was going to get himself killed in that position,
which he does have, to be clear, but
not after the pressure cooker. So that's where I'm at. Sorry.
What was your number this past night?
I died. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't get anything. Okay, I didn't know if you still got it even if you died. Okay, interesting.
Mike, you got a 1?
I got a 1, and I guess I had
could
Christian
be a
as the
Vigor
artist and
Mortis,
myself as the juggler. And
Corey was
so
bad,
I know I'm the
theoretically.
juggler, so either that means that
requires a
Christian is
lot of
lying
other
that he's the
stuff.
artist, or that it's a Vortox game, because it should have been 2.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I'm already stressed out.
Scally, what can you / will you say about what you are? You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh.
Hi.
Dead.
I'm the clockmaker.
Okay.
Okay.
But I got a
What
1,
did
so
you
that would lead
get?
me to believe that it is not a 1, and that it, in fact, is at least a space. I honestly think that's more helpful.
Yeah, and so that would then confirm Owen in America as good.
In terms of figuring out at least, like, who all of the evil people are. Obviously, if...
All right. Oh, sorry.
Taran.
Hello.
Hello. No one's talking to me, so I was like, I love to talk to Taran. So why not?
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. Go on.
I mean, it's not that valuable, but I talked to Corey the first day, and he was telling me the truth that it's assuming he is in fact the Oracle, which I don't think he would. I mean, unless there's a Vigor Mortis, I think.
Yeah.
He would probably be telling the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he seems to be pretty straightforward. His social reads, I think, are pretty effective on Corey. At least when I played in the past, that makes some sense to me. I want to talk to Peridium, see what he got from. Oh, I forget what the hell was he? I gotta write these things down. Okay. Anyway, so assuming you hasn't used your seamstress ability yet.
I'm not the seamstress. I want to be killed at night.
Oh, you're sage. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So, all right. So, should I spread rumors around that you should want to be killed? Not like that would lead to you to be killed. Not that you want to be killed.
Yes, that would lead me to want to be. I'm gonna like try to play up like don't execute me. I've got good stuff.
Okay. You got it. Got it. Sounds good.
I'm sad that everyone ignores the.
I know we don't get to play the game anymore.
I know that's basically it. We're just like we gave our info. That's why it sucks that it was the juggler that was one of the twins.
Yeah.
Taran, you find anything out in particular?
I'm trying to figure out which one of you is bad.
Okay.
What do you have to say for yourselves?
I'm good.
I'm good too.
I just came through and came up with a whole thesis as to Scally's information and what that means and how that means that probably one of Corey or America is not the demon, which is something.
Right, because only one of you can be bad and neither of you can be the demon.
And because Scally got a 1, and assuming a Vortox game, which Jofo is also confirming, that means their next door neighbor can't be the demon. And because
Corey's dead now, so that kind of
I
guess true. And since it's a Vortox game and we know it's not a Fangu, so Corey didn't get blowback. Okay.
Right. So then that means America's not assuming that Jofo's evil, that means America is not the demon.
Well, okay.
Right.
My eyes are still on America, but not for any specific reason. Just I'm not clearing.
You're just looking ahead to November. Your eyes are on America for many different reasons. All right, let me treat to see what everyone has to say.
So real quick,
really quick. Jofo said he suspects you, but I'm not sure why. Do you know why Jofo might suspect you?
I haven't talked to him at all. I am a townsfolk. I was talking to Corey. I'm trying to figure out what roles would be the most useful. I'm the philosopher, so I know like night 1 Christian wasn't, and I have 2 people that are Christian. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you just got muted a little bit. I didn't actually hear that, but well, let's talk next time.
Okay, bye. Well,
and I bring him back mid-sentence. It just,
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's their fault for talking after the buzzer goes.
Yeah, you see a timer counting down.
All right, you have time to nominate. There's no shenanigans unless a philosopher went juggler and wants to juggle. Otherwise, continue.
Did anybody get any voting or nomination info, or hear about any voting or nomination info?
So
yeah, I can go. I don't know how powerful this role is. I don't think I've ever seen it used. I'm the town crier, and I wanted to get somebody to nominate. And given that this could have been a Vortox game, it definitely needed to happen. I learned that there was a minion who nominated, but because of the Vortox situation, I think that Owen is good. That's all I got.
Okay.
I will just as a point of rules here, we have to execute today because I think it's a Vortox, but we can also execute Scally again because we love it.
Or Corey, right?
Or you can kill the dead twice. What?
Yeah, so you have to execute every day, but you can nominate you can execute a dead person.
Is there any role in this game?
I don't mind that idea.
Okay.
Is there any role in this game that there's no Undertaker or anything where it would be a benefit to get different info?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There's the Oracle.
If you're killed by the demon, but there's no role where you get something for being.
I mean, the Oracle's gonna get new info every night anyway, right? Because someone's always going to die after.
No, but not when they're dead. So that's why I was wondering if there was.
But that we should not use it as a reason. Go on. I'm sorry. Go on, Jofo.
Oh no, I was just saying. Then but if there's no one who picks up the role of the person who just got executed, then there's no reason for us to choose Corey or either of Corey or Scally if that's how we proceed.
All right.
At the end of the day, it's still beneficial to kill, right?
It can be, certainly, yes, and I think that we shouldn't use it as reason to not execute someone we think is suspicious. And I think that there's stuff going around that seems to contradict. Is there any new information like pit tagging or Sarah Novus? Has anyone want to claim being pit tagged, or was there got to change a Sarah Novus target here?
What does pit hag do?
I mean, they can't. So pit hag basically they change.
They
the
just
roles.
change a role. Okay.
Sarah Novus, they're told that they are mad, right? They have to pretend that they are another role.
Okay. Nope,
Okay.
not me.
No.
So no other information. So I've heard rumor of a Clockmaker 1. Did I hear that rumor as well?
I've heard that as well.
I've heard that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the rumor of Clockmaker 1, it's almost certainly not 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So that means that there are 2 minions, but that means that a demon and a minion are not next door to each other. And so obviously with one or Jofra and myself being the evil twin, that would clear Corey, who's obviously dead, and America as the demon, depending on which one of us is the evil twin, which is Jofo.
And we can be reasonably certain that it is Vortox, given that both Bloom and Jofo have bad info, and Christian had bad info.
Yeah, I just think 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah, I think the Christian. I mean, I would have used my juggler info differently if I had held on to it a little longer after learning what Christian did. But I think it confirms that Christian wasn't just poisoned. The fact that I got the juggler 0.
Yeah. Vortox world.
So information gathering roles are still valuable. You just they're valuable in the opposite way.
Reverse the info.
No, it's valuable to know it's a Vortox game early on.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go ahead.
So we need to nominate someone. Oh,
I nominate Scally.
Mike nominates Scally. Tell me why.
We need to burn off an execution right now, as Christian said. I don't know if there's any other pieces of evidence to accuse anybody else. So let's just get one off here.
Do we want to? Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Okay. Scally, your defense.
Kill me again.
Anything pertinent? Anyone?
Do we want to have different people vote in case anyone?
I want
is
to ask
claiming
this
a
question.
Flower girl. I'm not sure.
Can the
if anyone
philosopher
that.
switch with a dead character?
All right. I'll run the vote for Scally starting now.
Should I be voting here?
Anyone besides me? I was gonna say.
I'll vote.
I can vote.
Because I didn't vote last time.
Franny, you can put your hand down. Franny, you can put your hand down. Franny, you can put your hand down. Thank you.
You gotta come so fast.
Any further nominations today?
Is there any benefit to? I mean, we don't have any.
We should
leads,
not nominate
right?
anymore.
No, I think we're good.
Unless the only way would be like I think people think
What if
I'm
wait?
not a
What
minion.
if the philosopher
I'd be
switched
actually
with the
willing
good
to
twin?
throw out its suspicion. I just want to
Can
know
that
what the
happen?
heck Franny's thinking.
Oh.
Can I ask a quick question?
Right. Quick question for end of the day. Go for it.
If there were a philosopher, could they? Never mind. I'm not going to ask the question.
All right. Anyway, Scally's dead body was dug up, executed again, and put back into the ground.
We're so cruel.
It's not a
go to
role.
sleep.
But what if she swapped with the juggler? You don't know that you've been swapped though. Okay. Maybe that almost question will make them want to kill me. Because it sounds like I'm onto something, but I don't think I actually am. Ashley, thank you for the 48th. I think I'm running into a dead end here. I think there's not a lot that she can do with that, but she could grab artist power and use the artist power. She could grab Oracle. I think artist is more valuable though. Right? Is it possible that one of them is actually... That's actually not a bad strategy of demon and... No, it's not a great strategy. Demon and minion both claim evil twin, or both claim twins. The problem with that is that it's just so... Like, at some point, you have to kill one of the two of you. Prettium, oh yeah, Prettium publicly claiming Town Crier was strange to me. Does Prettium not play with us that much? Because I feel like that's not a good thing to publicly claim if you don't want to get killed. And also, they're probably going to kill him now. And not me, which is annoying. Yeah, why wouldn't they kill him? Who else would you kill? You're not going to kill... You could kill Christian, but it's not that valuable. He's not worth much to us at this point. You could kill America if she's semi-cleared. That would be annoying. He could be Serenovus. That's true. If he was Serenovus, then they wouldn't kill him. They would keep Serenovusing him. Right? He should either die or he's not the Town Crier. I think that's probably correct. Because he will be able to just keep clearing people if he's actually the Town Crier. Every single time somebody else nominates, he can say, I got a 1, I got a 1, I got a 1, and they will be cleared every time. If he's good. So yeah, he should either die or he's not the Town Crier. Whether that means he's bad or Serenovus is possible. And it's also possible, you always have to consider this, that the demon is like not thinking everything through properly. But that would also theoretically pinpoint like who the demon could be. I think I trust Christian. I think early artist claim is not smart if you're bad, because you're gonna get killed. And all the claim did was help convince us it was Vortox, which was then further kind of confirmed later. I don't know Franny or Owen. Oh yeah, I should put this down. I don't know Franny or Owen at all. Which is maybe sketchy. Maybe I should think about that. Is there a snake charmer? I mean, there could be. I don't know. I assume if there's a snake charmer, we would have, and they snake charmed, we would have heard of it by now. Because they would have been like, hey, I got snake charmed. Here are my minions. Kalita, thank you for the 66th. Hit hag can change. So this is what Dwight said in the video. Is that if you change your demon, because you're right, you can change from the Vortox to something else. But what Dwight said was, if that happens, if either you make 2 demons or change the demon, he will signal that to us by killing 2 people or 0 people at night. And I assume that's the only way that can happen. Because basically what he said was that it would be too in favor of the evil team to be able to do that without any kind of signal. So basically what I'm saying is this is Vortox until we know, or we are reasonably certain this is Vortox until something like that happens. And then we were like, then we can be like, okay, maybe it's not a Vortox anymore. Zero kills could be demon sunk a kill to simulate a demon. So I didn't even think of that. That's a good point. Would they think of that though? I don't think so. I think the only person that would think of that is Christian. To simulate a demon swap at such a... I don't think so. Maybe, I mean, maybe Peridium. But I don't think Peridium's played enough. It's just like, you have to like really know... Like, it's not about who's smart enough, because I think everyone here is smart enough. It's just about like knowing the mechanics enough. And I think Christian is the only one who has probably studied it enough to recognize, oh, I should signal something, like a niche thing. And then also, like, how valuable exactly is that? We think, oh, well, maybe we can trust our information now, but not necessarily is really all it would take, or all it would do. This is taking a while, I'm realizing.
It's a really long night.
I know.
I literally just had the exact... I just said, like, this is taking a while.
Right?
Maybe he's could be a philosopher, could be
Just think of the fourth.
some role switching happening, maybe.
Something's going down.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
this is
think
the longest night I've seen.
There we go. Something's gonna happen.
Good morning, everybody. No one died tonight.
Aha! Whoa!
Okay.
Okay. This is interesting.
So Dwight in the video said that this could happen if
Yes.
a demon is swapped.
Yes, if a pit hag tries to swap a demon, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. This is intriguing. Why would they do that? Would it be because they want to obscure something?
Well, theoretically, if we knew it was a Vortox, they could then
Mike,
change it.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Why can't I hear you?
Oh no.
Oh my god. This is so
Franny, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Okay, I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. My audio
worries.
is not working.
Couldn't hear her at first.
She can't hear me either.
Okay.
Oh no. That's not good. Did this happen before? Oh no, that's amazing. Is that why it took so long? Maybe. Okay. Oh, the metagaming.
Oh my god. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yes,
Oh.
we hear you just fine.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. My audio is kept disconnecting and reconnecting. So this has been...
Franny refuses to talk to me. Anyway.
I tried to talk to her, but she couldn't hear.
Yeah, okay.
She's having audio problems.
What's going on? You're still you're still alive.
I'm still alive. Peridium's still alive. They thought it was more important to switch potentially the demon than kill either of us. Even though I'm trying to I didn't even intentionally half ask a question, but because I genuinely thought I was onto something for a second. But like, pretty much the town crier, I think, is so dangerous to them if he's the town crier.
Why is he? Yeah, I am tempted to believe that this is just suboptimal play in terms of taking people out. That's
possible.
That's my read.
But if it's suboptimal play, then they have swapped the demon, which is slightly higher level play, I think.
So tell me this. Look, Bloom volunteered to do a whatever it's called, to do a nomination, knowing there was a town crier. Jofo did not. And
I'm feeling slightly more skeptical of Jofo, but I haven't talked to him as much. I just feel like Bloom is kind of trying to figure things out.
Yes, and Jofo, I think, he's trying to talk to me, and he's trying to say that Owen is clicking wrong seamstress information. He said, and things like that, because apparently Owen is the seamstress.
Yeah, because basically, when Bloom found out that Scally was Clockmaker, he was like, "Oh, well, if this is a Vortox, that means that since neither of Jofo or myself can be demon because one of us is a minion and the other one is good, then Corey and America will probably not be the demon." And Jofo was like, "Yeah, but I still suspect America." And it's like,
okay, yeah, but who's the other? Okay, who's look? The people on my radar are obviously Jofo, some degree Franny, but who the heck else is on the radar?
I'm looking at Peridium, and then one of, I think, Owen or Franny. I think.
Owen or Franny.
I think I do. I think I do trust America.
Okay.
I talked to her briefly. I'd love to talk to her again, but she keeps talking to Corey.
Yeah, no one wants to talk to me. I feel so unpopular. All right, so except you, of course. You're always, but you're my bae.
All right. America's the philosopher. I want her to take your role so that she can ask another question.
That's a fantastic idea. Go talk with her if you can. All right, I'll get out of here.
I'm trying to.
That's a good idea.
Game is dicey, you know.
We keep doing this, America.
Is it okay? I don't know how to do it. Just is it okay?
Here, I'll back out.
Okay. Have you? I think you should take the artist role.
Okay. I did not take the artist role.
Okay.
But I think people are suspicious. So it's a Vortox game, right? People are suspicious.
It might have been, but it might not be anymore.
What do you mean no?
Did Dwight actually go in and said, "Get out of here"? Oh, now Franny's talking with Peridium. Okay.
All right. There are 8 of you live. It takes 4 to execute. Talk.
With Bloom being the only one to nominate, I would just say I got a no. With no minions. If this is a Vortox game, I don't know how to feel about that.
Because that means that I am the good twin.
Yeah, so if the Vortox got swapped out, that would mean that the info's good now.
Oh, okay. Oh,
but the Vortox
didn't no kill.
What do you mean if the Vortox got swapped out?
So what Dwight said in the video is that there are different ways that, like, especially the pit hag can change the demon, either the person who's the demon or just their type, because they can make somebody the demon and then he'd kill one of the other demons. So that probably didn't happen, but what they could do is just change the type of demon. And if that happened, he would signal that to us by having either no kills or 2 kills. So the fact that nobody died heavily implies that the Vortox has been swapped out.
Ooh,
but then what will happen to the demon?
They just have a new kind of power now.
Yeah, they also could sink a kill into myself or Corey in theory.
They could do that in theory, but given the fact that I think most people didn't even recognize that that was an option, I don't think that they would fake something that they barely recognized was an option.
But Dwight did say in the video, Dwight said in the video as well that if you tried to add another demon, he could also do 0 or 1 death.
Yes.
So it is possible.
Or 0 or 2, I think he said.
Yeah,
because
so
if you add an extra demon, he'll kill one of the demons and then probably kill another person to signal.
Balance it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so I think we should stop executing the executed, because we're kind of wasting this town crier ability, and like I feel like one of these
I'm town crier.
That's what he's.
Yeah, but we're wasting it by keep using me and Scally as nominating. We're not getting any info. The problem is now, assuming the Vortex is gone, we're gonna get good information, even though the information's basically the same. But like, I think we gotta kill somebody. We can't.
I agree with you, and Corey, I will say it's the nominator who's detected, not the nominatee.
Right.
So,
Yeah, it's the person who does the nominating.
So that's why I nominated the last time around, so that Peridium could basically.
I wanted one of them to nominate in the first day, just so we could sort of parse through that. But it's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean,
I think we have a non-Vortox demon now. I think it's literally what happened. They determined
I think so
Vortox
too.
is no longer useful.
And yeah, I'm inclined to believe that Jofo is the evil twin, personally. I don't know if we want to take that risk yet.
So that's the question is, we have this information. If y'all want to take the shot, you can.
Because they're the evil team and they're trying to throw you under the bus.
Yeah, information that I had gotten.
Okay, I'm also worried about Owen and/or Franny. I haven't talked to either one of them yet.
Information that I had gotten in the last round
Should be worried.
so that Jofo was good, that Mike and Christian were evil.
Can you talk to me about
Sorry.
what this information is, Scally?
In terms of a seamstress linking Christian and Jofo together, both as the same alignment, that info being wrong, so then linking you and Christian in actuality, having the artist check on Christian if he is good, getting a yes, which means no, so he would not be good.
So is there someone else claiming artist besides Christian?
You have another 30 seconds to nominate.
Sorry, what did you say, Dwight?
I've heard rumor of this other artist that I was public immediately.
Yeah. People.
Yeah,
there's no Serenovus, by the way. I'll point out there's no Serenovus in this game. If we believe there's a pit hag, if that's the only reason that's gonna happen, unless they sunk a kill, is a pit hag. There's no Serenovus.
Can I ask Franny what you're up to?
Yeah, I'll hop in here. Christian, I have also said artist from the very beginning. I used my question to ask. And Scally, it's like kind of the opposite of what you said, but I asked was Christian evil, and I got a no.
Is this shot clock real, Dwight?
I'm gonna nominate Franny.
All right, Taran nominates Franny. Tell me why.
It sounds like she's the one coming up with this information, and it sounds very wrong. Like wrong to me. And I think that Jofo is likely the evil twin, and then either Owen or Peridium is the other one.
All right, Franny, you're about me.
Yeah, we haven't talked yet, but the people that I've talked to, I think we're following a different trail of information that I feel good about. And I've already discussed with those people the possibility of me being nominated. So we know what to do about that.
Oh.
It sounds like this trail of information all stems from her information and not reinforced by anything else.
Yeah, it actually stems from a different piece of Night 1.
I'm the one that blew open the Vortox game instantaneously.
Yeah, there's no way Christian's bad.
And she's counterclaiming me, to be clear, and there's no reason she's mad about it. So this is a really easy call.
Shouldn't we kill the artist?
I'm giving you more time because there was a nomination.
So my question is, why did Peridium not die as an open town crier?
Yes, that's the other thing.
Because he's incredibly dangerous.
I nominate Christian.
I'm guessing it's because they wanted me to have mixed information.
Owen nominates Christian.
That's my theory.
Oh, really?
Really?
Okay.
Sorry, Doc. For the reason Scally laid out, I've been working with some people to compare some information. Good reason to believe you and Jofo are not aligned. Therefore, you and Mike are evil.
No, that's so wrong. Oh my god.
It's funny you're going to bat so hard, Taran, because I've pretty much narrowed the third evil between you and one other person. So you three seem to be riding together pretty hard.
All right,
my defense is I narrowed it down to a Vortox game instantaneously for town. And then what happened? Oh, now we have to get rid of the Vortox. It's one of the only reasons that we could have had no kills. It really set the evil team back that I came out and did this, put them on the back foot. A really weird thing to do with my bluff. And I volunteered to die on day one. So you can read into all this all you want. And a weird counterclaim from Franny, and I'll point out there's no madness world where this makes sense unless she's the mutant. But at this point, why create such a problematic mutant claim that shows so much disinformation?
How many outsiders do we have? I don't think that we've had any outsiders.
Zero by default.
Right.
If there's a Fangu, then there's one, so there's 0 total. So there's not going to be one.
I'll say again, I assume this theory doesn't account for the fact that Peridium survived the night, even though he claimed town crier. It makes no sense to me. He can't be the town crier. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, but I'm confused. He survived the night that no one died. So
right.
Multiple theories.
So they willingly chose to swap demons as opposed to kill a very dangerous player for them if he's actually that person.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it.
And he votes last second.
on the clock.
Guys, it's Peridium. It's maybe Owen or maybe Franny. One of them is simping for the other incorrectly, and then it's Jofo.
I both believe Christian, but I don't think I believe Taran, which is really difficult for me because I know I am the town crier and nothing has changed other than my info got mixed up in 2 nights.
10 seconds.
Christian, can you nominate Peridium?
Nomination here. Yeah, I'm going to nominate Owen. I think that honestly is the thing that makes. I'm not actually as convinced. We already nominated Franny, right? We already nominated her. So I nominate Owen. I think I've laid out my case pretty well. I can't imagine a world where it makes sense that I am the evil person claiming the artist like this, especially
it doesn't
the way
make
these
sense.
events have come down. It doesn't make any sense at all. It makes very little sense to kill me. I will say at least my power's gone, so I'm not angry about it beyond the fact that you're not making any sense in your votes, folks. That makes me mad. But in this world, I'm being pushed so hard in such an aggressive way when I'm so clearly good, and it's all based upon a counterclaim by Franny, which is very weirdly not backed up.
Because you're not being pushed really hard, you're pushing really hard.
No, you guys have still only claimed seamstress info, and you say it's backed up by other things, but you haven't said what it is.
Owen,
so my defense is that Franny claimed artist to me well before Christian.
Oh my God, it's Franny.
The idea of counterclaim is not lining up with me. I have used my seamstress ability, so we would not be losing a power, but I think for the people I've spoken to, our line of thinking makes a lot of sense, and I think it's far more likely the direction that we've started going.
Franny, why didn't you counterclaim Christian immediately when he said he was artist?
Because I wanted to wait to see what other information people were going to say, and I talked to the people that...
Waiting is a bad move. Waiting is an evil move. You want to wait to see what you can claim later.
But I
claimed immediately.
People right away that I was the artist. I just didn't tell you right away.
Running the vote.
Owen.
I don't know. I'm gonna vote Owen.
Just the 3 I suspected.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna dig my hole further.
Ending the day, 10 seconds.
A lot of laughing and suspicion, I will say. There's a lot of
Peridium, what's your new demon roll?
Social read here.
Okay, Taran.
I'm curious.
Christian has been executed and does die. Go to sleep.
Okay.
It's Jofo, Peridium, and I think it's Franny. Owen is so much more likely to be strung along and be aggressive than I think Franny would be. Franny tends to play less aggressively when she's good.
Can somebody say something? I'm trying to figure out if my audio...
Hello.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry. I say it periodically, like, stops... I can't hear anybody, and it
yeah, I need to talk to America.
Thank you.
I need to talk to Scally.
I will admit fully, I'm trying to not be suspicious of Scally because he's uncharacteristically silent because he did hold a tennis ball above his head for 14 hours.
I don't think Scally is bad. He died, or I guess we killed, but he volunteered.
And I don't think I've been that silent in chats. I've been like, and I also laid out like all of the reasons for my suspicions before, but I don't think I've been all that silent.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, everybody. America has fallen.
Oh, America!
Oh no, not America!
Oh no!
I got a yes.
Ooh.
A yes.
Nominated.
So,
Owen.
Owen nominated. Who nominated you, Franny?
Oh, look at Owen Jofo talking.
I nominated Franny.
Owen also turned down my chat.
But it doesn't really matter because
Yeah, Owen
Peridium's
keeps your-
lying.
Hey, Taran.
I know it's you, Franny. You don't have to hide it.
You know it's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know it's you, so you don't have to hide anything either.
Interesting.
It's fun. Pew 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 pew. Do you want to claim anything? What role are you claiming?
Oh, I get some good info. I've been getting good info on you and Peridium.
Sorry, jump out. I'm trying to get in this conversation with him, and he keeps jumping out. I'm jumping back in. But anyway, this is frustrating. Okay.
What good information are you getting that you feel so confident
I'm
about?
not going to tell you.
Okay. That's fine.
Hello.
Hello. Can you explain to me what exactly their theory is?
Okay, so the theory is I'm the Clocktower. I got the Clocktower, the Clockmaker.
Yeah.
I got a 1. So then it should have to be at least a 2. So then if we get confirmed good people, we can narrow it down pretty easily. Owen is the seamstress. Owen checked Christian and Jofo's alignments very early and got that they are aligned, which means that they're not aligned.
Exactly.
So then that would mean, that Franny checked Christian to see if he was evil, got a no when it was still definitely a Vortox Games, which means he is evil, which would make both Christian and Mike evil by their logic.
Assuming Franny's telling the truth.
Assuming, yeah, again, by their logic. Narrowing that down where if myself, Owen, Franny are good, Peridium is good in this, in theory, it really narrowed it down to like you, Christian, America pretty quickly in terms of possible demons. America died, Christian's dead. So a lot of people are probably going to be looking at you this round.
Okay.
From their perspective.
So my theory is that Owen is probably good and that Franny is bad. Because the counterclaim on Artist doesn't make sense to me. And it's also using Artist to check him specifically when she already knows that he's bad. Why would she check him? If he's claiming Artist, she knows he's lying.
We told her to do it so that we could get the read between Mike and Jofo as well. And also we were worried about her dying before getting to use the ability.
I mean, I don't think it makes sense. I also don't think Franny is going to be this aggressively pushing something if she's actually good, especially given that she's had tech issues.
Yeah. That's also a fair read.
And also, Peridium is still alive.
Christian's calling. Do you want me to add him here, or do you want me to go talk?
Sure. I also wanted to, I'll go talk to Corey.
I want to talk to you, Owen. Oh. Fuck off, Owen. Oh, and he declined me.
Okay.
Hello.
So I think what happened is that Owen is good, and he got good information that Christian and Jofo are on different teams, and then Franny is counterclaiming Christian, but also used her power to confirm that Christian was bad, therefore clearing Jofo according to them. But my biggest question is why even bother using your one and only question to confirm something you already know, which is that you're both claiming Artist?
I don't know. I chose Dreamer as a philosopher 2 nights ago, and I picked Franny, and I got Pit Hag or Artist. So I'm thinking I did get real information.
I think you got Pit Hag, yeah.
Okay, well, TTYL.
Yeah.
There's Taran and Christian in America.
All right. They're not here yet. God damn it.
And now who's missing?
Wrangle your survivors, right? There we go.
One last trip to the water well.
Okay.
All right. There are 6 alive. It takes 3 to execute. Go crazy.
Owen, I believe you're being tricked by Franny. I think you got genuinely good information.
To me.
I think you got genuinely good information that Christian and Jofo are on different teams because Jofo is the evil twin. And then Franny, who is counterclaiming Artist, but only secretly, so that she didn't get any heat on her initially, is the only thing confirming that Christian was the bad one in that pair, and then the entire theory rests on that.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm willing to entertain it. However, the idea that Franny was counter-claiming artist to me, from my experience in this game, Franny claimed artist to me before Christian claimed it. So
of course. No, that's more
reason I'm
suspicious.
keeping both.
Why
both
would she do it
options
after
open.
he claimed artist?
Exactly.
It could be possible that she just. I mean, I guess she's not the demon, so she wouldn't pick it as a bluff and have it like given to her. But she could just come in and claim it.
Right. I think she's the oh crap, what is it called?
Pit hag.
The pit hag. So she didn't have bluffs yet. So she just
Not
claimed
nice to
too
call
early.
people pit hag.
She claimed too early, and then when Christian came out immediately as artist, she had to sort of like panic and figure something else out.
Scally, what were you gonna say?
If that were the case, and I was a clockmaker who got a 1, really meaning plus, then who would that leave as an available demon? Peridium and
Peridium.
I think it's Peridium. I mean,
I think it's
Terran's
Peridium.
been, at least it's my bias, because he's been pushing in the direction that I've been pushing, and it's so strange that the Town Crier is still alive in a game where it's going to be critical that we kill not kill the good twin and kill the evil twin, who is a minion and can only be detected by who? The Town Crier.
Yeah, but I also don't fully get my info because it's with the Vortox. So I've been telling people what I got, but I haven't been able to really piece it together.
Yeah, but when we knew it was a Vortox, it was still very
I think
good.
I kept alive because I'm confused, is what I'm saying.
So that's another question now, is that if we assume now that the Vortox was kind of flushed from the game, do we know or assume what the new demon is?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think that, well, I mean, it could be one of 3 things.
It's either
Nodashi, Vigor Mortis.
Nodashi, that means people are poisoned and their info is still bad, or at least a couple people's.
Yeah.
Fangu, I don't know if they would do that with no outsiders.
I sort of lay down my hypothesis here. Franny, Pit Hag, Jofo, Evil Twin, Peridium is whatever the new demon is.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Nope. Don't do
So,
that. That's not true.
I don't.
I think those 3 votes will definitely be locked in to save Peridium. So it will come down to Owen and
so
the
here's
dead
why I'm
votes.
confused. Taran knows this really well, and Taran should have to know that we have to resolve the twin beef before we start demon hunting.
No, we can kill the demon first and then get rid of the twin.
Yeah.
If we get rid of the demon first, they can't kill at night, which is great for us.
Yeah. You'll confirm.
I'm going to say I think that this is going to be difficult for us to counter because this is a Terran, Christian, and likely Bloom, maybe Jofo alliance of 3. And I think that Terran is absolutely the demon here. I think we maybe do get Terran out instead of the Bloom vote because I think that we don't need to take out the evil twin right now. We can always just go for the demon first.
Bloom and Jofo, the classic duo this round. They are.
Yeah, Peridium, you think I'm maybe aligned with Jofo? Really?
Yeah, I don't fully understand the info. I knew this was coming out. I was going to be really confused.
Bloom and Jofo,
no, it's either Christian,
evil twin,
Taran,
good
and
twin
Bloom,
pair are in an alliance together.
Exactly.
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Okay. I will nominate Peridium.
Taran nominates Peridium. Come on.
All the reasons I just said. I think he's the demon. I think this vote has to go through. If we don't get this, I think we probably lose. Right? He kills somebody else.
Yeah,
So we may need to use dead votes for it.
We need 4 to be safe.
Yeah, because they have 3 guaranteed votes.
I'll throw it up until we get another.
Peridium, your defense. Go ahead.
It's not me. I have been the Town Crier from the very beginning. My info, I think, initially was bad with the Vortox switching, led me to good info. I did learn that Bloom was a no, but that might have been actually the truth, which is why I'm still trying to make sense of that with him and Jofo, which is why I'm confused. I am the Town Crier. I have been the Town Crier. I don't know what to say. I understand Terran's trying to connect the dots here, but it's just unfortunate because I know that he's not telling the truth. Or at least know he's not right. But I also think that with the info I'm getting from the other side, this feels like a very good ploy, setting up a different world with Taran as the demon. Probably Christian lying as the artist. Unfortunately, Christian, I hate to say it, both my neighbors got stuck with telling me the wrong thing. And I'm still trying to figure out between Jofo and Bloom, but maybe I'm just missing the dots. Anyway, it's not me. I'm a waste of a vote. You're giving them more power. They're going to win.
All right, running the vote for Peridium. Starting.
Yeah. We need Owen and we need Bloom.
Owen, are you in? Because otherwise
You're
we might
not
need
getting,
Christian.
You're not
You're not getting it?
All right, we definitely need America and Bloom. America. Bloom.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank God. They can still tie it though. We're screwed.
They can still tie it.
That's the problem.
Owen, explain.
Yeah, we're screwed.
I'm torn. You guys are putting forward a very good argument.
I'm gonna nominate Mike Bloom.
Who nominates Mike Bloom?
He's nominating Bloom to end the game right here.
Yeah. Dead people do not use your votes.
Jofo, your activation.
This would not end the game because I'm the good twin. I'm nominating Mike because I know he's the evil twin. This is something we need to get resolved.
No.
So
It is not something we need to get resolved right now. We just explained that to you, Jofo.
Why don't we just execute Jofo after this?
I think we have to do
Jofo
Jofo next.
I am the good twin. I think all this stuff aside, whether it's the Peridium info or not, Jofo is the evil twin. I think if you don't feel good about either one of us, again, keep us in the game. If you keep it at 3 votes, then I'll nominate a dead person and we'll pile votes onto it to make sure that somebody gets executed.
I think it's possible we've already lost.
Franny. Go for Franny. Pit Hag actually gives them outs to getting a new demon.
Anything pertinent. I'll run the vote otherwise.
Anything pertinent? I mean, I am the good twin, and if you still feel iffy about me, then keep me around, and we'll just keep this dance going, Jofo.
Quite frankly, it makes a lot more sense to kill me than Bloom.
Let's wait. You want to turn?
Yeah.
And the fact that they're going for Bloom is further confirmation to me.
This is minion panic. This is minion panic right now.
Just wait for Peridium to put his hand up. He didn't.
Oh.
Wait, what? I guess they still have 3 votes.
One's not enough. You have like 30-ish seconds.
Ooh. I think we have to go for Franny or Jofo here, right?
Well, we still have votes right now, so we can keep it until they put their 3 votes on somebody
Franny's
eventually.
gonna make a new demon tonight, so she make a kill. That's what's gonna happen.
She's gonna
make
I'm
herself
gonna say
a demon.
I have claimed artist to everyone I've talked to. I have already used my question, so I'm not like the worst person in the world to nominate and kill if somebody wants to do that. But I think it's a waste.
I nominate Franny.
Wait, Bloom, what?
Wait, no, this is not
creating a tie.
Bloom, what are you doing?
Situation, Bloom.
Bloom, retract.
It's a tie situation.
Retract. We have the votes on the demon right now.
If she's the Pit Hag, well, I don't. I feel like there's still.
You just created an
Can
opportunity.
he retract this?
Heard the nomination. Bloom, your accusation.
Hi, Franny.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Hi, Franny.
Franny, your defense.
We might as well break the tie, Taran, or whoever.
Well, I mean, it will have to be Franny, Peridium, and Jofo to put the 3 votes on Franny, so that will be pretty big confirmation that it's the 3 of them.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Sure.
I'm not voting.
I can't even vote.
You can take me out.
No votes.
Okay, there's nothing else. I can run the vote for Franny.
Wait, do I vote?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right. Run the vote. Starting now.
Let's see.
Oh, thank God.
That's what I figured. It's that either they, we lose
Good
point,
or they
good point.
call it out.
It's fine, yeah.
So in this
I'm
world,
sorry, I yelled at you.
after where Peridium's the demon, it doesn't seem that the minions are very worried about it.
So,
I'll
You
nominate
can name a new minion, right?
Taran.
Franny nominates Taran. Tell me why.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I think that we're operating in this world where Taran is the demon. I feel like I'm kind of a little confused about that, but that's what I've been talking about with some other people. So I'll just give people an opportunity to vote for that if they want to.
Okay, so this is where they put their 3 votes.
Taran, your defense.
At the very least, this one makes the most sense of all the nominations so far. So.
Don't take that as a reason to do it.
Yeah, certainly don't do it if you're not the bad team, but... Oh no, Owen, if you vote for it, we're done.
Oh, and you're gonna lose this for everybody.
Genuinely, you lose the game here, Owen.
Owen, don't do it.
Owen,
Dude.
Corey's asking you not to do it.
when people tell you not to do this,
Owen.
Here's the strategy. You can
Owen.
also buy it, and then we can just
take it down.
Are you
Owen,
serious,
come on.
Owen?
It's
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow, Owen.
More on Jofo, maybe?
Yeah, this
I think we lose no matter what now, right? Even if we get
How
4.
many dead votes do we have? So
Can I ask a clarifying question to Dwight?
Taran, what was that?
Assuming I'm correct about who's evil, have we lost the... Even if we tie the vote here and nobody dies, somebody else dies, we don't have the votes to overcome them next round, right?
Yeah, we lost the game.
What's your question currently?
That my question is that a correct assumption? Should we even bother playing out the rest of this?
You're asking me a question about a scenario of 6 players.
A hypothetical scenario where, in a hypothetical scenario where 3 evil are alive.
Here's the thing. No, your question, if it needs an answer, will be answered in about, I don't know, a minute or 2.
Well, should we bother trying to get 4 dead votes on...
Go to sleep.
Wait, what? There was still a round left.
Yeah, there's still a round left. There is still 1 round left.
No, I'm saying we could have still nominated.
We could have nominated, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say we could have used some dead votes to nominate
Yeah,
Jofo.
that's look, but we can still, as
Well, now the game's definitely over.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, because they're gonna kill either. They're gonna kill Bloom. No, they can't kill. Actually, do they kill? Bloom
It doesn't
or do
matter
they
what they
kill
do,
Owen?
really.
Yeah, the game's over. We lost it.
I made my bed.
Owen. Owen, come on.
Come on.
Father God.
Franny wasn't even trying in that last round.
I know.
Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army.
We've already discussed everything.
Because you
I
feel
like
too
we
guilty
discussed.
lying.
Who is
to
we?
me.
I don't feel the need to be like loud and shouting in the circle with everyone to try to bluff something that I'm not. You know what I mean?
We only had 3 votes. No, we did have 1, 2.
Well, because
We actually did have the votes to overturn that. I don't know why Dwight ended the round.
Yeah, we had America and Scally, right?
Yeah.
He wants to put me out of my misery.
Yeah.
And Christian. Christian didn't vote the first one.
Yeah, so we could have used it to.
I did want to vote out one from that side.
Yeah, Dwight, can we get the round back, please?
Can we get the round back? We still wanted to vote.
The whole point was wait for them to get their advantage, and then you have to, whatever.
Dwight, hold on, let me.
It
message
did
him?
go off, but yeah, I get it.
This is what happens when you question if you get a scenario for him.
I know, I was like, oh, I'll ask a clarifying question. He's not gonna, like, just end the round. He could have said he's not gonna answer, in which case we would have just done a nomination.
Mm-hmm.
Dwight.
Okay, he's just...
What did he respond?
He's just
with?
ignoring me.
Oh boy. Sounds like all my message requests to Owen this last round.
Oh, shots fired. I'm so curious to see. Has anybody here played this game in person? Because it feels like it would be so. Oh, sorry. It feels like it'd be so crazy to like. Because that's the thing that frustrates me about this. It's like if you can't get into a chat with somebody, if they're like declining it, then it's sometimes really hard to do stuff. Whereas in person, you could just walk over and be like, "Hey, I'm just gonna stand here."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
It's giving me a tummy ache.
Not the tummy ache.
Aww. I'm nervous that this is taking a long time.
I mean, I'm hoping that he's trying to figure out if he should reset the round.
Well, I mean, the thing is that we have, like, regardless, the worlds exist. I'm trying to think, because if we were to come into this round and somehow get enough votes to vote out the demon, or, the demon, like, of that side, in theory, then we would not have enough dead votes to then vote out the evil twin in the following round, I'm assuming.
I'm not sure. That's what I was trying to ask him.
Yeah, you need 4 votes twice, right?
Right, because there's what?
What?
You ended the round before we were...
I gave y'all like 2 extra
Dwight, I was asking a clarifying question, and in the middle of it, you ended the round.
You asked me the question repeatedly, like, if a scenario, I'm gonna, like, I gave y'all...
There were multiple people who did not expect the round to end that were planning to vote.
I gave y'all 2 extra minute timers. I cannot continuously, like,
But that's because there were multiple nominations.
Okay, if y'all have a 4-minute timer, y'all start cancel nominating in like 10 seconds and expect me to extend it every single time.
You have never done this before where you've just ended it without warning us at all.
Okay, hold on. Guys, am I being... my chat, and I know your chat's probably going to disagree, because y'all go on Clocktower. Am I being too strict on this timer thing?
I figured that asking a clarifying question would mean that you wouldn't end the round in the middle of the clarifying question.
Okay.
Because if you had said, I'm not going to answer, I would have said, great, and we would have nominated somebody before the round ended.
Okay. Yeah. So
nobody felt comfortable nominating while I'm asking a clarifying question.
To be fair, you had already nominated that day, so you couldn't nominate. Everyone who you wanted to I'm just going to... the 6 people of those 6 people alive, 4 people.
We can ask Owen if he was willing to nominate.
Considering Owen had voted, I have a strange feeling he wouldn't have nominated anymore.
I mean, given what he's saying now, I think he would have, but
okay.
Either way, I think we should have had the ability.
Yeah, I'll be stricter in the future. Okay. To be clear, and when the game is over as well, I'll reveal everything. But 1, I gave you a lot of time. 2, kind of filibustering from everyone on nominations to extend the timer, and that is something I need to be stricter on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is this is like I think a game-changing decision that is the first of its kind with our group.
Heard. We'll look into that. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Okay.
And the twins. Yes, we could probably maybe muster the dead votes to take out Peridium. He dies. Franny pit hags a new demon herself into the new demon. But can she kill that knight and kill Bloom, and then the game is over?
If she can't kill that knight, we have a chance.
Well, no,
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know if you can immediately then use your. I guess if you do pit hag, that person immediately gets the power, right?
I made the case to Dwight. He says that because the timer was running out, he was fine to just end the day. My argument is that that's the first time he's ever done that, and it's a potentially game-changing decision.
It changed the whole game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll find out.
I think probably either way we didn't have the votes. Where if we need
could have
to,
dead
in theory,
voted.
then kill Peridium, kill Franny, and then kill an evil twin. I don't think we have enough dead votes to do that regardless.
Yeah, to go all the way down to the end, that might not be enough.
Yeah. So it's either.
That's why live votes are so important.
Yeah, exactly. So then, in theory, the only move that gives people that are in the middle any chance of winning is killing Mike. Otherwise,
I think that like players that like Dwight's chat, who's used to seeing this game a lot, is like, oh yeah, that's how it works. The timer ends. It's just never worked that way in our lobbies. So for it to be a game-changing decision to be made, I think is.
Yeah, especially when we're discussing, do we want to do a nomination? Right?
Exactly.
It's not like we're just kibitzing about nothing. We're discussing about nomination. I mean, this is just cope on my part because I'm just frustrated because I couldn't convince Owen. Like, it's on me.
Right,
Good morning, everybody. Owen's dead.
Thank God.
All right.
Once again, as I will say, there's 4 people alive. If you believe that the entire evil team is alive, you'll probably need to nominate next to the demon today. If you believe that there's 3 evils on the script, so if you believe that 2 evils, or at least 1 evil is dead, then you're safe to go to sleep and take a shot tomorrow at final 3.
So we need 4 votes to guarantee we take out Peridium.
Joe and Franny jumping in a room together right now.
And then if we take out Peridium, they can't kill anyone else.
People here.
And then they have 2 votes. So if it was me, Christian, Scally, Owen, then the next round we would have. It would be a tie, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I think
that it's.
I think not being able to get the vote in before it ends it.
In that world, so then that's what I'm saying is that I think that in that world we've already lost. In the other world, you take a wild shot.
I say let's make them execute. Let's make them execute correctly. We fucked up a lot of times. Maybe they'll.
Well, if they execute correctly, then what? Do they just kill?
Well, I think we have to take out Peridium here so that they can't execute again.
Yeah.
I would say go for Franny because I'm not the demon.
Well, then doesn't Franny just make herself the pit hag?
So who's the demon?
That's what she'll do.
But I don't think she can make herself the demon and kill in the same night.
I know, but are you saying that Franny is the demon then?
Well, it's not me, and if you're both the twins, then it has to be her. I'm down to go for her, but it's not me.
In that scenario, still, then we would have to have enough votes to kill Peridium, kill Franny, and then kill Jofo.
Right. I mean, I think we can kill Peridium. I just don't know that we can kill Jofo. But we might as well kill Peridium.
This is a Hail Mary.
Well, like if we've already lost, then I don't know if there is a might as
Well,
well.
that was why I was asking Dwight the question, but apparently that lost us the game.
I mean, Scally, you believe I'm the demon?
It was more so that I never really trust my reads, and so I just go by math and thought that we had a chance of moving it down there, seeing what happened, and then making a choice later.
Could it be possible that Jofo was made a new demon by Franny?
It's always a possibility.
Maybe. I mean, I think either way we have to take out Peridium.
But would I find out about that is the question.
No, you would not. Actually, this is actually worth exploring because in the off chance that they decided one way that they could have done, they could have made Jofo the demon. Yeah. But then there would be 2 demons. They definitely would have killed the other demon. That's the thing.
Right.
Because
I'm not the demon. In that scenario, though,
Peridium.
I wouldn't be the demon because I would have been killed.
Peridium, if you're not the demon, nominate yourself.
No.
Yeah.
Why
That's
would
what I
do
thought.
that even if I was good? That doesn't make sense.
That's a ridiculous suggestion.
Okay. Again, I'm just saying this is the Hail Mary from the bad team trying to get me out. I fully believe.
Are we doing side combos today?
We can.
If you want.
I mean, Joe, my evil twin has done it plenty of times.
By the way, it's going as soon as y'all want to talk to you. If you don't do side combos, I'll give you the time for that. And side combos are going. All right.
There we go. Exactly.
Not do a day ends timer then. I'll do like. And this is fine. That's the wrong box.
Oh my god.
That's good enough. They don't need too much time.
How are the twins doing? Okay.
I mean, I know, Jofo. I don't think we're walking through this together to the final.
Yeah, Jofo, who do you plan to nominate?
I think our final 3 deals done.
Do I plan to nominate?
Yeah.
I'll nominate myself. I'll nominate Peridium. I'll nominate Franny. I don't.
Okay,
really give a
nominate Peridium.
You guys can honestly.
I mean, I already nominated Mike yesterday. No one wanted to bite, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so yeah, you can nominate Peridium, and then we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I love this. This is intense. I can't remember. At least I haven't done a game in a while, but I don't remember games that come down to like final 2, final 3.
This is stressful. I need to go put on a different shirt. That's what needs to happen. I gotta get a walking pad like you. I feel like it would, help loosen things up a little bit.
It's great.
Ay, ay, ay. We got 2 minutes. What's new with you? What's going on in your life?
Just hanging out. The pressure cooker was very fun yesterday.
Yeah. Wait, how long did it go?
I think it went like 15 hours. Chat can correct me.
Oh my god. And
yeah.
what were you guys doing? I kind of like missed what that
So I was hosting it, but like Scally went to the end with Mary and they were holding tennis balls on their heads.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That would break me, I think, a 15-hour like streamed thing.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, props to you for being here.
Competitiveness took over.
If Mike is the evil twin, does that mean Mike has to get voted out? Is that the idea?
I mean, if I am the evil twin in the game's, if I'm the good twin in the game's over.
Or Jofo.
Well, so Jofo has agreed to nominate Peridium.
I have not. I don't know why.
Oh, you haven't? Interesting.
I said I don't give a shit what's gonna go on, but
we can run the tapes back. It's fine.
Father God.
God.
The claws are coming out.
Franny, they've been out.
Do we just want to execute Owen?
So wait, don't we need to get the evil twins out to win at all? Like, there's no.
So that's what Scally was talking about. That there has to be some sort of order of getting out the demon and the evil twin. It's just a matter of what Scally was proposing was take a shot at the evil twin and maybe fail and execute the good twin versus go for the demon and maybe it works, but then you still have to execute the evil twin the next time, and they might have to.
I am I'm a townsfolk, so if we can get the evil twin out, if Franny's the other bad one, it doesn't change it.
Why?
Franny out.
Bloom, somebody needs to nominate Peridium, and if Jofo's not going to do it, it has to be Bloom.
Okay, cool.
No.
It sounds like y'all want to nominate. I'm going to give you a nomination timer. I will end the day at the end of this fucking timer, okay?
Nice to know ahead of time.
I'm going to nominate. Can I nominate Franny?
Franny nominates Franny. Tell me why.
Because I think from my perspective, if we're looking at one evil twin between the two of them and Franny, I know I'm not the demon, so I'm looking at Franny as the demon. This would mean that she'd have to go, and that would end the game. Or no, we'd have to get the other one out. I don't know. Go for it.
Franny, your defense.
Yeah, I'm not going to give a defense. I feel like I've already defended myself. I'm the artist. I've already used my question. I feel like I'm confused about how few people there are and what that means in terms of how winning happens. So I'm going to trust that the other people understand how that works.
All right.
That's our only chance is that evil messes up.
We need to put 4 votes on Peridium. It's the only thing we can do.
I'll run it for Franny starting.
Do people agree with that, or should we nominate?
No one vote on.
No, it needs to be Peridium.
Yeah. My thing is, I feel like even if we vote up Peridium, we lose.
We still probably lose, but we might. The fact that Dwight's even running the game at this point, I assume means there must be some way we can win. So.
Right. Any y'all this time if you want to discuss?
4 votes on Peridium.
Peridium Bloom, please.
Are people in agreement with that?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I will nominate Peridium.
Mike Bloom nominates Peridium.
We need specifically 4 votes.
Mike Bloom dies. Mike Bloom, your accusation.
Let's go! Sorry,
what happened?
Yeah, it's okay. Good job.
There was a witch. There was a witch.
Wait, what?
There was a witch.
Yeah, the game's not over.
Wait, no. If there's a witch, doesn't that mean that means there's no twin left? Which means if we vote out Peridium, it's over.
Or I'm the town. Or I'm the town crier.
Mike Bloom, your accusation.
Oh my God!
That's why the game's still going. That's why the game's still going.
Oh my God! It's ready. You let us win. Thank you.
Mike Bloom,
I don't know about that.
My accusation.
Oh, and I am the town crier.
I joined the ghost of chorus that says, "Peridium, your day is done."
Oh my gosh. Oh, and I am the town crier.
I should vote 2, right, Taran? At this point.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no reason not to. Okay, this is our shot.
I think there's enough. I'm not voting.
Oh my God!
This is a nomination. Peridium, your defense.
I'm the town crier. I've literally defended myself every time saying it. Taran can say what he wants. He can get annoyed at Dwight. He can go to annoyed at the state of the game. I am the town crier. I've been telling the truth. In this case, I don't really know what the hell how to make sense of any of this because I feel like I'm dealing with now 2 baddies. If Bloom is dead, is Jofo not the evil twin? I guess he's the witch. I don't know how to make sense with Bloom though for the whole game. If Bloom doesn't realize that he's not an evil twin, I don't know. I don't really get it. Maybe Bloom is bad and he was killed. I don't know. Maybe he got cursed. Owen, don't vote me out, man. I'm not.
They sunk a kill.
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters.
Okay. They sunk a kill, right?
Anything pertinent, I can run the vote otherwise.
Does that happen?
Great, run the vote.
Some world. I mean, I'm not gonna change my vote, but like that means they sunk a kill and they didn't hit Hag. There's been no pit Hag. There was a witch and it went off.
No, the pit hag might have changed Jofo's role.
5 is enough. Peridium's on the block.
Oh, change Jofo to.
Yeah,
change Jofo to a witch. That could have made sense because maybe the other.
This,
I guess,
is not beatable with the current votes in the game. The maximum number of votes you can get on anyone from here is 4. So I will go ahead and end the day early. Execution of Peridium, who dies.
Town crier.
And despite
damn guys, I'm
actually
despite all good players being dead, the good team has won this game.
Wow.
Let's go!
No thanks to me.
So sorry. That's 100,000.
Woo!
No, I know that was not. That was a risky play I think you had to take. And just kind of collapsed on Peridium near the end. But I'll just go through
this.
I
kind of saw that coming.
Started. No, it was going to happen no matter what. Starting with Scally, your clockmaker, who learned a 2 at the beginning of the game. No, I'm sorry, he learned a 1, right?
Yeah,
he should have learned 2.
That was very much like we lose the game because Dwight ends the round early, and then we win the game because
I don't know why. I think you're third or
of a mistake that was made.
And once again, you break the game in your first question. Of course, now you decide to ask Warthog's proof information when you didn't do that last time we played SMB. So thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Immediately asked if 1 + 1 = 2. Of course, it does not in Warthog's game. So Christian learned it was Warthog, had to convince others that was true. Owen, the seamstress, happened to pick an evil twin blindly on the first night. Picked Christian and Jofo, your starting evil twin, turned witch later on to the game. Learned that they were on the same team. Because Christian figured out Warthog pretty early on, he learned that they are in fact on different teams. That means Mike Bloom was your good twin and was the juggler who juggled himself and Christian correctly, so would have gotten a 2 but learned a 1 because at the time there was Warthog in play. Corey was the Oracle who died immediately, learned no information in the game. Brandy was your pit hag, who started by pit hagging herself on night 2, pit hagged Peridium into the Vigor Mortis from the Vortox on night 3, no deaths, and then pit hagged Jofo into the Witch on night 4, and then that's what killed Mike Bloom on the final day. I did warn Peridium and Jofo. I thought I warned Franny, but
He did not warn me.
Well, they asked me, okay, I was like, okay, I'll tell them.
Oh my god!
If a witch,
I'm not smart enough to think of that question.
Yeah, if a witch kills someone on final 4, the nomination is still respected. The game does not end.
Yeah, I was like, that's bad news. Execution. We're screwed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that Hail Mary play at the end.
Clutch.
America was a philosopher who chose to go Dreamer, and chose to go Dreamer on the night that a Vortox came out of play. So correctly learned that Franny was the pit hag or the artist, and then died the next night. Taran was your sage, who died in the day, so didn't get information. Yeah. So one thing I do want to address, Taran, I think when you're upset why I ended the day winner. If I let you guys nominate further, you guys use dead votes to lift it off of whatever. You guys almost certainly lose because you have to get a unanimous swing vote on this final day. So that was done with the sake of game balance in mind, and also what I said before about I have been way too lax on timers, but also that was to help the good team, because if y'all get good votes wasted there before to execute no one, you will certainly lose the game.
I hear that, but I'd rather lose on my own sort of merit, like playing the game we think we're playing, than because basically I hear you, and I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine to have.
I understand that, but y'all have been very lax on this timer for
right
now, and I've watched other streams. I've learned people are strict on their timers, and if the day ends, it doesn't matter the last nomination, the day will end, and I'm going to be strict on that from now. I can't always keep you guys.
I completely hear that, and if you what I'm saying is that if you had said that at the start of this game, that as soon as the timer goes, I'm ending the round, then we would have known that instead of expecting the opposite, and then I feel like that would have been more fair.
I'm fairly certain I did say I'm giving you this last minute. I've said that for the past few streams.
That's what I'm saying is you say that in the past few streams, but then you operate in a different way.
And I try, and that's why I'm operating correctly now.
Right.
I apologize for being lax in the past, and I will be strict on it in the future.
On a different subject, I just gotta give a public compliment to Franny.
Franny killed it, man.
Franny was awesome.
Thank you.
She was
I literally, Owen and I hopped in right away, and Owen was like, let's hard confirm, and I hadn't heard the bluffs yet, so I just said artist. And then said
no, that was a fantastic shot. Fantastic.
Yeah, it was the linchpin that made it so hard for us to garner the votes to make it, and it's so much in Clocktower.
I feel like he's still not hearing me.
And we knew it. We were talking about it on the side of the board. So we got to get to Owen, and we couldn't get to him. He was the linchpin to everything.
All I'm asking for is for the communication to be better. Where he's
when I said let's hard confirm, you said I'll go first.
Where basically, if the rules are one way, if we played one way for a long time, and then I get that he wants to change it. It's just I think a warning that he is about to change it. For instance, ahead of time, or even right in that round, hey, stop wasting time asking me questions. The round's about to end, and I will end it. I think that's all I was really asking for. And I think it's kind of weird to not even acknowledge that, if that makes sense. But it's not a huge deal either. I was arguing the case for it in the moment because it was part of the game. It's just I think that in the future, that's what we're looking for, is just clarity on how it's actually going to work. And I assume that people who are Clocktower players are all going to be well, yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. That's how he's seen it work. But I think my point is that that's not how we've seen it work. And so I would have liked to have better communication in terms of understanding that he's going to be changing it now, especially in that moment when stakes were very high. Especially also because in the past, asking him clarifying questions has been kind of we've leaned on him for outside information because we don't all know how to play all the time. And I kind of thought that was a safe space, essentially. Where we're allowed to ask questions because it pauses the game, kind of.
Can I set up second? Who has to leave?
I Yeah, I might.
I probably have to go.
I should probably.
I have to go.
How many
Yeah,
people?
I think
Okay.
if it's a quick game, I could probably stay, but I may
like
have to go.
6 people are leaving, so that might.
I'm in the. If it's a quick game, I also could potentially stay, but I don't know how many people.
If we had like, I'm not sure. Hold on. How many people would stay? Because I can also change the script then.
I could be bullied into staying.
Raise your hand if you could stay if I need a quick game.
I can stay.
Oh, it's a quick game.
I don't know.
That was an exciting game, folks. I gotta go. It's really great. Great job.
Thanks, Christian. Sorry for never chatting you.
I was trying to talk with you the whole time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
For joining, so that would be
Take care.
I targeted Corey in America so fast.
If it's a 6, I don't think I want to play unless everyone really wants to play, and I'd be like preventing everyone else from playing.
It would be 7 Owen, if this person joins. It would not be a team seed. If this person responds, I'm gonna see if they join.
I'm gonna head out. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Have a good one, Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
It's America.
Franny, I'm rooting for you.
Oh,
I'm sorry, girly pop. I'm so sorry.
That was an epic game.
Yeah,
That was an epic game.
Thank you.
I told America, I was like, we're girls. We should trust each other. And she was like, you're so right. Oh no.
Hold on, hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna check to see if what the
Jofo, I was saying that was kind of a moral victory for the evil team, a morally evil victory for us. Like we outlived all of the good. I've never seen that. Even though we lost, I feel like we kind of won.
Yeah. I feel that way too.
I was so impressed. I was so impressed. Like it was crazy because there were so many times where things could have gone wrong, and y'all were just like y'all were so imaginative. It was really good to watch.
Damn, I will say I was gagged when they realized so fast that the Vortox had been switched because I forgot that detail from Dwight's video.
Yeah.
So I was like, how do they know?
Freddie and I are like, yeah, let's do this, and then just like, well, that was a bad idea.
And then we also, towards the end, like, Jofo hops into a chat with Freddie, we're like, okay. And then Jofo hops into a chat with Freddie, and we're like, okay. This is
Yeah.
I can't make it, Dwight. I don't know if that influences your seating, but I do have to hop out.
All good, no worries.
Okay, sounds good. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks so much as always, Dwight.
Thanks, Mike. Good to see you.
See you too. Good job, Evil Team.
Thanks.
Y'all were amazing.
I'm so sorry.
I want to say Taran absolutely clocked what was going on for like 3 straight rounds.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Taran is a lost cause. I need to maintain the story and just go with it. I had to abandon Christian, unfortunately, even though I had garnered through 2 rounds. Like he and I were chatting so much. Yeah.
Scally,
Taran, you're like too good. You clock it so quickly and clearly, and yeah, it's really crazy. Very impressive.
You came to me with like, everyone thinks Christian's bad. Right after I talked to Christian about how I thought Owen was, after Owen, then I was like, well, I guess I'm changing course here, really.
Yeah, you were like, oh, I trust Christian, and then you like went off of it, and I didn't.
Yeah.
It was
Would I ruin everything if I left? Or
no.
I think so. I think you gotta hang out.
I'll run it quick.
Can we all agree to make it quick?
I have like 30 minutes basically.
30, fine. Speed S&D. Don't worry, it's fine.
Speed round.
Speed
Look
round.
who it is!
I thought you had 30 minutes.
Wow.
This fucking game. Let me just warn you in advance.
This is I hate this. This is not going to be fun.
World Cup game. It's fine.
What is it? What happens?
It's S&B and we have a 30-minute timer, so I'm running this shit fast.
Yes,
A
and
30-minute timer?
to be clear, he will end rounds as soon as the timer runs
You
out.
shuffle our seats.
Yes.
My heart can't.
No, Owen!
Again.
Owen, what are the odds that I'm evil again, dude?
Well,
No! Okay, that's okay. Actually, yeah, Taran, just tell me what's going on, and I'll just.
So, Franny, one of the reasons I suspected you was because you were so adamant about your theory, and I feel like normally you're a little more like hesitant.
Yeah. I know.
Part of that is because I was finally confident in a theory for the first time fucking ever.
Yeah. Well, and it actually, like everything worked out, the like fake theory. So I was like, maybe I could be confident about this. This is crazy.
It was a really, really good fake world.
I think it didn't help that you also were having tech issues because like
Steven, it was crazy. We killed all the good people, but
Christy, thank you for
evil
the 12.
still lost
And
because
evil was
they
still
used dead
alive,
votes.
the 3 evils.
The 3 evils were still alive.
Wait,
And
how
then
did you lose?
Because
they used dead votes to.
Who nominated?
Demon was nominated by a person who got cursed by the witch.
Who got witched?
He's gone. Okay.
He's back.
Cool. Yeah, Grim, shut up. Going to bed. This is going fast.
Okay. Do I have infinite amount of attempts each night? Each night.
I
Oh,
am the
Jesus.
Vortox. Again.
One moment. Wait, I went out of order. Fuck. Leave.
That's a great finale. That's like what you want, right? Either.
I was about to say.
Well,
No, I don't. Don't I?
No,
I think I do go first,
I
right?
thought it was like a close game, you know. Even if I. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Who would I
That's
want
what
to
the twin
supplant?
thing.
I think I'd want to
Would
supplant
they suss it
Jofo,
out?
Scally, or
Pithag,
Fishback.
Got the evil twin got Pithagged into a witch at the last day.
Yeah, I feel like
it erased both of them, I think.
The board is split 50-50, I feel like, in terms of who believed who in the twin battle, and then eventually.
Yeah, there was a war of people who believed reality and then people who believed the bad.
Hello.
Hello.
Choose a player.
Jofo.
Cool. Thanks. Go to sleep.
I was really hoping for, which didn't happen. Was
Okay, I'm
after I
assuming
got
that means I
switched
didn't
into
work.
the witch. I was hoping we could kill Mike that night to and then it just.
To make it like. Well, that would inoculate. Well, wouldn't that inoculate him? Because then because good didn't lose, right? Then that would make it look like
Chosen demon swaps alignment. So he would have told me, right?
I tried to make that happen, but it just the avalanche came against us at the exact wrong time.
Jofo, I knew you were the evil twin because I could
Unless
see
I'm
everybody's
poisoned or no, the Vortox doesn't influence. So I could be. I think I could be poisoned, right? But I can't be Vortoxed.
So we have no outsiders, apparently.
A Fangu will add.
I could just go around the
on
circle
the
and
onset,
do
it looks
Fishback
like,
next.
but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like if I was no Dashi, or if he was no Dashi, I wouldn't be able to snake charm him. I think because I'd be poisoned. But if he was Vortox, I would be able to. I think. I feel like a no Dashi. I mean, I personally feel like no Dashi is one of the worst demon rolls because it's so easy to clock like who is poisoned and then just immediately look at neighbors. But here's the thing. If I didn't get it wrong, do I want to get it right? Because now I haven't done it first night. If I one demon, one minion, if I get it right, the demon outs their minion, and anybody else that's been cleared already stays cleared. So I almost don't want to get it right. Should I just keep trying Jofo? I guess I have to play it by ear because I might not want to get it right now. I don't think there's a lot of room to maneuver. Because if I get it right, it clears the person I just stole it from. It also clears their minion. Somebody will be dead. And that leaves 4 people left. One of which is me. And I won't have any good rolls to claim. I have no bluffs.
Hey, we're dead. Go crazy. You have less time than usual to talk to folks. This is not day end timer.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm I'm the good twin. I was the philosopher. I took the clockmaker ability, and I got a 2.
So Dwight has done something amazing, which is that he made me the good twin and Owen the evil twin. I was a philosopher.
And Fanny the evil twin.
I'm not going to say what role I philosophered into because I'm only going to tell that information publicly to people that I feel good about. So
why would you philosophize on the first day, either of you?
I actually thought that you did it every night, so I was confused, and then I looked later and saw that it was only once per game.
I'm not gonna lie, she sounds very believable to me.
This is a quick round. I'll also say
Taran knows that I'm often confused. So.
There's such a high probability of me getting killed.
All right, hold on.
Hey, I philosophered into the Dreamer, and I asked about you. So I'm wondering if you're willing to tell me what your role is.
You know what? I am willing. So I'm the snake charmer, which means if I hit the demon, I become the demon. But I've decided I don't want to try to hit the demon. I tried Jofo. It didn't work. I'm just going to keep doing Jofo.
Okay, beautiful. And I got Snake Charmer or Fangu for you, so I feel good about that. I was going to do Peridium next round just to see if the people around me I can trust so I can talk to them. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, we're back. I really want to figure it out this time. I'm so freaking excited.
I feel like we're in a good spot so far.
Yeah. Yeah, and fewer people is like way easier for me, so that's good.
Is it 3? No, it's 2 and 3.
So yeah, let me see how this works again. 0 outsiders, 5 townsfolk. Okay. Okay.
So if we assume Owen is the minion.
Yeah.
And Jofo's probably not the demon, that leaves Fishback, Scally, Peridium.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Can I ask you what your role is?
I can give you a 3.
I'm just going to tell you my role.
Okay.
I'm the snake charmer, and I tried to snake charm you.
Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't going to work for you.
And so what I'm going to do, because I don't want to switch into the bad team now, is I'm just going to keep snake charmering you.
Okay, sounds good.
Are you good, though?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Can you... Okay. All right.
God, that's fast.
Welcome to Speed Games, baby.
Hi guys, I have a potential solve.
Okay.
Oh, let's do it.
So Owen claims that he philosophized into Clockmaker and that it's 2 and that Franny is the evil twin, right? That makes the only 2 possibilities for the demon, Jofo and Scally, assuming Owen is telling the truth.
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
I am the Clockmaker. I got a 1. So if Owen philosophized into Clockmaker, then my info is drunk. But if he didn't, then the 2 options are Owen 1 spot away from me, Clockmaker, or Scally. And,
can I Fishback tell you my information? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Well, let me just finish.
Go ahead.
There is a mathematician who got a 0, which suggests that my information is correct. But given that both Owen's information as the hypothetical Clockmaker and my information as a Clockmaker would point to Scally, I think Scally's a good execute here.
If there's a mathematician 0, I think I can clear Jofo as well.
I'm sorry, Franny, go ahead. That was all I said.
So I philosophered into the Dreamer. I did Taran, and I got Snake Charmer or Fangu. I went to Taran right away. I said, I dreamed you. Will you tell me your role? And he told me Snake Charmer right away, and I didn't tell him what the 2 options are. So I feel, I'm sorry, I totally just like said what your role is.
No, it's fine. I already told Jofo. I'm just going to keep, basically I Snake Charmer Jofo. It didn't work. I'm just going to keep doing it every night.
Okay. Choosing live player. I understand. Okay. So, and Steven, you said you Clockmaker 1. So everything happened with Clockmaker 1. I'm trying to take notes.
Could be
Clockmaker 1 implies Owen Scally, with Scally as the demon.
Okay.
Assuming, exactly. With 1 demon, 1 minion. If Owen is the minion, then either I am the demon or Scally is the demon. And then again, if like Owen's information is accurate and then Franny's the evil twin, then it's either Scally or Jofo. And then also, obviously there's a chance that like I'm drunk from a different reason from Owen, but that, so it's like if Jofo was the
if it's an Odashi game or
yeah, exactly. So there's that world.
There are world where it's a Vortox game also, and we're all just shooting blind.
Yeah, that's
so. If there's a mathematician 0 and it's not you, Fishback, that means that that Jofo couldn't be the person poisoning that 0, and it still couldn't be Jofo.
You have.
Does that make
I like
sense?
the Scally kill. I'm gonna nominate.
I think Scally makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scally. Tell me why.
Just basically all the reasons I said. Like, if there's a world where I'm poisoned, you know, from a reason that's not Owen being the clockmaker, and in that world this would not be a great kill. There's also a world where there's a Vortox, and in that world that this would not be a great kill. I think the fact that both my clockmaker info and Owen's, you know, clockmaker info like both point to Scally as a possibility, to me suggests that that he's a good kill. Like, and if there's a Vortox, we have to kill someone.
Also, Franny's
Oh, and what's
info
the
was correct on
clockmaker
me,
info
which
that you played?
implies no Vortox.
I got clockmaker 1.
Okay, that's why I feel like it's not a Vortox, because then I would have gotten 2 characters that Taran isn't at all, and he
Yep.
said it immediately to me. So,
but if okay, yeah.
Right, Scally, your defense.
Yeah, I don't think this would be absolutely game breaking. I'm a role that's much better to be murdered than executed, but obviously everyone has pretty set philosophies. But it would be much preferable for me to end up being murdered at night.
Right, I'll run the route for Scally starting now.
I think we have it. We just need one more vote.
I mean, I can vote.
Yeah, vote.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason not to
Yeah.
at this point. At least to get the numbers on it.
Scally's on the block with 4. You have time.
So if Scally isn't the demon and dies, what does that do with our twin? Do we just have to choose somebody?
Well, we know it's got to be Owen, right? And I don't know. Actually, that's not. If the mathematician info is correct and my information was a 1, you know, Owen can't have philosophered into the mathematician. I guess we need to talk through that if Scally is correct.
I'd be really happy if Franny was tricking me, but I like very much believe her.
thank you. Yeah, I don't have the chutzpah to do it twice in one day. I'm gonna be so honest.
If we believe the mathematician 0, right? Like, then I think that it has to be Owen, because my information would be drunk information.
Wait, I missed that. I'm sorry. So Jofo is saying mathematician, and he got a 0.
No, not me.
But the mathematician could be poisoned, right? That's always possible.
Yeah.
So does that mean
they were mathematician?
Peridium's claiming mathematician?
Peridium is.
Oh.
Okay. No.
Interesting.
We're done. The timer.
We're listening to you, Dwight. We're stopping.
That timer means the day ends with the execution of Scally. Who dies? Go to sleep.
Jofo.
Cool, thanks. Just in the future, when you play a script, you can always pick yourself if you just don't want to be the demon.
Okay.
Yeah, no choice. So,
I was wondering if there was some utility to picking Jofo, like if something somehow changed and Jofo became the demon. But I guess I still kind of lose. No, I definitely lose in that spot because he would have known he was the demon. Yeah, I should be picking myself. That makes sense. I wish there was just a flat demon token. I'll just say this. And then Jofo, they both said they weren't mathematician. But one of them must be. It doesn't really matter, because if Franny's good, then the only reason this is still going is because it can't be Jofo. It can't be Jofo. If it can't be Jofo, it has to be... Is there a world where it's Fishback? I don't think so. Because he's with me on Owen. Even if it was Fishback and we voted out Owen next... Mathematician or Fang? Okay. It is possible it's still Peridium. But if it was Peridium, I feel like he'd want to claim Mathematician because nobody else is claiming Mathematician. Okay. Okay. I think it has to be Owen next. And then if the game doesn't end, I think Peridium. I think that's the way.
Morning. Everyone's alive. No one's dead.
So it's not necessarily Owen is the twin, although I do think it is just socially.
No one died?
Because we killed the demon, or the demon is or the demon sunk a kill, right? To like make us think that we killed the demon. If Scally was the Nodashi, then both Peridium and my information would be poisoned. So there is a world where my one is wrong. And it's not Owen, it is Franny, but that's also
that would make my info obviously wrong as well, because
right.
Can I ask what do you like? How would that work if Scally was the demon? And because if we nominated and killed him, wouldn't we have just won? Or what's the like mechanic by which he'd be able to?
I think
he's got the twins in it.
He's thinking of a world where maybe you're still the
I understand. Okay, got it.
So yeah, I mean, Fishback, for what it's worth, in our conversation, like Franny immediately reacted to me saying that I was the snake charmer.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a social read on her, because obviously she could come to you.
I feel like I have a pretty
strong
one.
Ex post facto say like, oh yes, just like I knew.
Just like I said, Fishback, I'll tell you that I dreamed Peridium last night, and I got Mathematician or Fangu. So Mathematician's what he's claiming, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a world where he's Fangu, but that would mean there's an outsider, and I don't know who that would have been.
Yeah. Jofo, what do you? I mean, since we're all like cards up here, do you want to? Can Jofo?
Oh, he's gone.
Do you guys agree that the demon is dead, or do you think the demon sunk a kill?
I think the only way the demon's not dead, I think, is if it's you or Peridium, much more likely Peridium. But I think it's more likely that it was Scally. Because I'm pretty sure there's no way for it to be Jofo.
Right. So it's probably not a Vortox though, right? Why do you say there's no way for it to be Jofo?
Because I snake charmed him twice now. And if he was the Nodashi, that could theoretically, I think, influence my snake charm. I'm not actually sure, but
no, that one it doesn't, because you're changing into a role. I remember that from the video.
Well, I think the Vortox doesn't. But either way, then if he was the Nodashi, then Peridium as Mathematician would have not been poisoned, and he would have gotten it too.
What are you claiming?
I'm giving people 3, which is Flower Girl, Town Crier, Oracle.
Do you want to, given that like we're all sort of cards up here, do you want to like narrow that down? And we also may not have a live demon.
I don't really feel comfortable narrowing it down at this point. So, yeah.
I'm gonna. Is it nomination time?
Yep. Well, so why don't we have one either Franny or Owen nominate, and then if you are, the that's the Flower Girl, right? Then we'll know if a minion nominated.
I'll do it.
I guess it'd be worth it.
That's Town Crier. And we don't even have to kill. We don't have to kill today. If there's, we can try to bait out and see if there's no demon. We don't have to kill today.
We don't have to, but I will say I feel confident enough to.
Franny, your accusation.
Yeah. So I'm the good twin. Owen is the evil twin. That's all I want to say.
Owen, defense.
I'm the good twin, and we lose if we vote me out here.
Alrighty, we're going to vote for Owen. Sorry, no.
I think we'll get more. We'll definitely get more information if
we will. I'm just trying to go fast because I'm very certain.
Yeah. Hi, Pambella. How's it going?
Not enough.
Scally.
Scally.
Oh, oops.
So Owen, please don't nominate. Owen, if you nominate Owen, I'll just assume you're the evil twin at this point.
I understand that.
Any further nominations? I can end the day early if we don't have any.
Steven, can you walk me through that?
What?
Oh, go ahead.
Can you walk me through that? Why
he's saying I would be meddling with the potential Flower Girl info.
Or Town Crier, sorry.
Or Town Crier.
Town Crier.
So you claim to be Town Crier is one of your 3.
Yeah.
So assuming Scally is the demon, which again, huge assumption. Oracle is no longer. I'm sorry, Flower Girl is no longer relevant. So we're just trying to feed you useful info.
No, that's fair enough. That makes sense. Sorry, I was in private chats most of the day, so I didn't get what people were saying.
Did you get anything useful from Flower Girl last night? Or no, I'm sorry, from oh, you're okay. You haven't from Oracle, but you haven't said which one it is. Never mind.
Any nomination?
We can talk tomorrow.
Peridium, did you get any? What number did you get last night?
0.
Okay.
I'm fine not nominating and ending the day.
Everyone else?
I mean, a Vigor Mortis would be a weird. I'm not supposed to meta the storyteller. This is always how I screw myself. But that being said, we don't think it's a Vortox. A Vigor Mortis would be a weird choice with an Evil Twin game. Fang Gu would be a weird choice in a No Outsider game, although I guess it as an outsider. And then
I will end the day early.
If it's a No Dashi, then maybe my info is Trump.
So with that, no one's executed. No one dies. Sleep.
Myself.
Got it. Cool. Thanks.
Wait, sorry, I just thought through. So if it's a Nodashi game and Owen is the good twin, then Owen would have been poisoned and his clock tower info would have been wrong and my clock tower info would have been right, which would point to Peridium as a potential, but that doesn't make any sense. So that doesn't make sense. I'm very confused now.
I'm pretty sure it's just Owen.
I am understanding things, but I'll talk about it.
So Steven, you got a Clockmaker 1 the first night, but according to Owen, that was poison. But if we don't believe Owen and that's good information, then that means the two baddies are next to each other. Is that right?
That's right. And then Owen claimed Clockmaker 2, right? He claimed Philosopher into Clockmaker. So yeah, I don't know.
And then Peridium's information, and then
obviously not Fang.
The mathematician.
Jofo, can you say your 3 again?
What about me, Jofo?
The mathematician's information of 0 indicates that Steven wasn't. Does it or does it not indicate that Steven has good information?
It does.
Can you give it? What were your 3, Jofo?
Okay. Can I say something about what I learned last night? So Dreamer Jofo.
Nobody die?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no one died.
Okay.
So I dreamered Jofo, and I got either Klutz or Fang Gu, which means that there has to be a Fang Gu because there would only be an outside, that would only be an option if there was a.
Right, well, now my shit's out there. So I'm the Klutz. I don't know how to hide as an outsider, so I was just making things up.
Oh, well, that's great. That makes sense because
that's why I was trying to.
That's why. Okay.
So we know it's a Fang Gu game. There's no poisoned information out there.
Oh, that's great. Okay. That's a lot easier. Okay, so then I mean, that confirms Franny, so we have to.
I think we do Owen, and if the game doesn't end, we do Peridium.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good to me.
Sorry, my first or second?
Owen first.
Okay, that's it. I got a 0.
I nominate Owen.
I didn't open nominations yet. I'll allow it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. First I nominate Owen. Tell me
I
why.
nominate Owen just for the fact that Franny outed Jofo as a Klutz, which would be impossible.
Yeah.
as the
Wait, didn't Franny? I'm sorry. The nominations are sorry. I do not have one.
How dare you?
I guess we're done. Okay.
All right, I can run the vote for Owen starting. Yeah.
Okay, why not?
6 is just barely enough. Owen's on the clock.
I'm actually the town crier.
Franny had said that she used her Philosopher Night 1. Didn't she say that?
Yeah, I used my Philosopher Night 1 to become the Dreamer.
Oh, that was you were just sharing that late. I got you. Okay.
Yes.
I got you. Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be beat. Yeah. Owen executed dies.
You asked for a fast game, Dwight.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
That was brutal for the bad team. I think.
I fucked up.
You're fine.
I just panic chose a bluff and then.
No, it's all good.
You're so fine.
No, Owen, genuinely, I think it was just with the characters in the bag. Like, this is just a luck thing. You happened to pick.
No, I should have picked Artist or something actually good.
No, I mean, like, that too. I get Clockmaker, but, like, statistically, given this bag, you picked the worst possible character to go into. Because we had a Clockmaker in the game.
Just really bad luck, Owen.
Who can confirm if the
No,
Clockmaker
it's a
was
skill
drunk
issue,
or not.
too. No, you're giving me too much credit.
So, it was just these two being in the game together.
I blame Dwight for making me and Franny evil.
It was funny. It was
Not for me.
I loved it.
Franny went Philosopher and went to Dreamer before she learned she was an evil twin, which is the order. And I think if you are a philosopher twin pair, Dreamer is the best way to confirm yourself. So Franny accidentally went the best thing possible before learning she was a twin. Even furthermore, fucking over Owen, who was the evil twin. Owen, that wasn't intentional. You know I love you. You're the best.
Wait, is the philosopher able to change to a role that's not already in the game?
Yes, if they do so,
Okay.
they drunk the. So they can do
if it's in the game, they drunk the person, but if it's not, they get the role cleanly.
Yes.
Okay.
Scally was your Fangu with adding in Joko the Klutz. That was the hope there. And Taran was Snake Charmer, so I had ways for a demon to change. Taran chose Joko every night until he started picking himself. You can pick yourself a Snake Charmer. So Taran, you're a coward. Take the demon hood.
So basically, when I didn't get it on the first night, I was like, with so few people, if I switch, I'm probably screwed. And then as soon as the twins came up, I'm like, I'm even more screwed now because once I switch, there's only like 3 options left.
No, you played that optimally. I was going to say, I played a game on Tuesday. I was Snake Charmer with 8 people. I'm like, I'm not going to ever swap because I know 2 people that aren't a demon. I'm just going to let myself die and work with these 2 people.
If Scally got voted out, Taran never could have become the demon, right?
Correct, yes. Snake Charmer.
Okay, so it didn't matter. Okay.
So only on the first night could he actually switched.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Snake Charmer. Okay, chat. Snake Charmer typically plays by like hiding, and if they want to become evil later, they can. But also, they're such strong information because they learn people that are strictly not the demon, so you can ignore executing them. So Snake Charmer is very strong in that way, as well as information, and also if you want to just be chaotic and steal the win for yourself, it's a funny play.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been happy to steal it, I think, but like because I didn't in the first night, it puts me in a rough spot. If I do.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I run the rule where if you Snake Charm first night, you learn all the demon info, you learn the blood and everything. So there's no risk on doing it first night. I think it's just a more fun way to run it. But officially, you're not supposed to do that. But I don't care.
You probably could have guessed who was the outsider, too, if you learned you were the Fangu, since everybody else had hard claimed.
Yeah, that too. Which was kind of the hope of, like, if Joko hides, a lot of people think he's actually the Fangu and he's executed. But like I said, that's more of a bigger player game kind of thing.
The funniest part about all this for me was that y'all are all so smart that you made the game last longer because you were weighing out every possible option. If you had just gone with the logical option, which was correct, that it was like it would have been over.
Yep. Like I said,
we nailed a half hour
because of the Fangu. Is that the idea?
Was that
you were lying a bunch? Was that because you didn't want to get caught by the Fangu?
I don't know how to play as an outsider in a game where you're supposed to hide that you're an outsider, so I was just saying things.
Typically on the script, if you're an outsider and you just say I'm an outsider and you live for 2 or 3 days, town's gonna probably execute you anyways because you could be the Fangu. And 2, you know that yourself could become the Fangu later. So if you get jumped to unwillingly, you've now fucked yourself over because you said people I'm an outsider and then now you could possibly be a demon and you then are the demon. So you have to work in your own self-interest, which is playing both sides, lying about being an outsider because you could genuinely become a demon later. Let's figure out until not a big good game may come out, but even then, there's no certainty because Pinhack can change it.
Of course, once Franny hits me as the dreamer, I'm screwed anyway.
I mean, I think Franny just like nailed the whole game by picking Dreamer.
Thank you.
Dreamer is very strong, especially when there's no counter Dreamer to like say like maybe they're lying or not. So yeah, it was just and like I said, you did this before you learned there are twins, so it was doubly unfortunate. So yeah. I'll say, like I said, there's 3 official scripts. This one, y'all play Troll Brewing for a lot. That's like the base one. This one, Sex and Violence, is more of the logic puzzly version of it.
Yeah,
the other one, BMR, Bad Moon Rising, is a lot more social read gameplay.
I've never done that one before. Have you played that one on stream before, Dwight?
I've mostly done Troll Brewing with you guys. I've never done BMR. That's going to be in the future. But I feel like if y'all learn Sex and Violence first, BMR is a lot easier because this script has a lot of crazier roles, and like it's more of a logic puzzle. Y'all learn how to truly solve the game. If you're evil, how to push other logical worlds that make sense, given some false info, some true info. BMR is really just like 2, 3, 4 people die at night, and y'all have to figure out why those people died at night, and socially who's really good, who's really evil. It's not so much pure information; it's truly a social game. And I like that one for different reasons. I'm more of a fan of this script, and given the people I have in this group, I feel like y'all. What I gather, y'all are more of the logic puzzly vibe at this point. Like some of you that are here, but like others for sure. Like I said, Puyo is a good example. I think it's more of the social game kind of vibe, but he'd probably be better.
Yeah, can you do the vibes one for me? The logic puzzle's confusing.
Brandy, don't even try. You're smart as hell.
You literally just aced the whole thing.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy that from you. Okay.
Okay.
I love when I'm able to like guarantee a piece of info, like knowing that Jofo couldn't have been the demon based on the various like elements that combine was like, I love figuring stuff like that out. But it sucks for the evil team, I think.
I mean, to be fair, you could have been Nodashi poisoned too, so there's never certainty.
Right, but if he was Nodashi, then Peridium as mathematician shouldn't have gotten a 0.
Right.
True. But also, you're assuming everyone's telling the truth. And with a bigger game when people have reasons to lie, there's more outsiders.
Yes, but if he's the Nodashi, Peridium can't be the minion because one of Owen and Franny's the minion. So why would he lie?
This is a Taran script. That's what this is. But yeah, no, I do want to get this going with like, ideally a 12-person game because then I have 2 outsiders at base and I can do a lot more. 10-person is kind of rough with outsider count. For the outsiders to put in extra lies.
I watched your video, Dwight, the 40 minutes.
I appreciate that. See,
and I
that was very helpful.
Forgot some things like that Franny and I ran into.
Wait,
yeah, true. I know. I didn't pay attention to that 30 seconds in the video, I guess.
Wait, which part?
The part where you like explained the giveaway that the Vortox has changed.
Oh yeah, the pit hag stuff. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, and the pit hag thing. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that in the future. Like, if I do a new script, make a video about it because that.
Yeah.
I can tell the difference between the first time I ran this and now y'all. Especially the first time, y'all grasp the script so well. For like going new places of the script. So like, thank you guys for like watching it a little bit at least.
Dwight, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna watch the video until I saw that you made it, and I was like, oh, that's nice. I'll watch it then.
Yeah.
I thought you would just send me like an explainer video, and I was gonna be like, whatever, I'll figure it out. Then I was like, oh, he took the time to make this. Like, I'll watch it then.
Appreciate it. I get, yeah, I'll link the video chat. It's more so for the group, but y'all know SNB, I'm pretty sure, but I'll link it. Yeah.
I read this all and I was like, I feel like the evil team will have a much better chance with more of these outsiders. So I was like, I hope we have enough people to get at least a couple outsiders, but I think we didn't have any outsiders in the first game. I think we had 0, didn't we? For the Vortox.
Yeah.
Which I guess like, okay, Vortox game
won
makes
this
it more
game.
complicated. So, but I did notice there was a lot of logic with there's a little less poisoning I felt like than the previous times I've played, but maybe that was just, I was like, okay,
well, it's like, and I feel like with like the poisoning or the misinformation, like it's wrong then the whole time, which is then easy to like counteract it because you just know it's wrong.
I would
Whereas
love to see like the mutant play with the Ceranovis with people being mad and not being able
Yes.
to. I was like, oh, I would love people who can't be straightforward and that's just their unfortunate circumstances. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, pretty much. At first, I thought you were Ceranovis in the first game, which is why you came out as Town Crier so openly. I was like, oh, he must be lying because he's Ceranovis.
The first game, Dwight suggested that I claim that I was Ceranovis mad as the artist the first day, which is why I was claiming it to so many people. But I was like, I felt like, yeah, I just got confused by that, so I didn't do it. But maybe that would have been smart.
And pretty in that first game, I was planning on trying to throw chaos in there with it maybe not being a Vortox game with my juggler information, but then Christian comes up with this thing. It's like, well, it's either a Vortox game or it's a Nodashi game. And
he got that.
And
so
if it was
fast.
a Nodashi game, then that just looks at you and Franny with him having bad info. It's like, well, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, Kristen really.
I mean, I had read that was a good strategy to when you have Vortoxes around, you're like, artist just cancels that right away. And I was like, Christian and I were just strategizing so much in the first day, and he was like, basically, I'm the artist. I figured out there's no Vortox, or there is a Vortox, and I was like, cool. Yeah, you're talking to him, buddy.
Oh man. I have to head out, guys, but this is so much fun. So good to see everybody.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
It was very fun. Just a heads up, I won't be in town next week for a game, so I'm not going to host a game next week. So y'all feel free to, I don't know, do whatever.
Well, live feeds are going to be happening, so
yeah, true.
It's not time yet. It's not time yet.
Thank you guys. No, Chappelle, I can't host next week, so you gotta.
I heard you, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not ready. I'm not trained.
Chappelle, you got it.
I don't have enough hours of supervision. I'm not.
Yeah, Chappelle, I felt the same way. I was like,
like Taran, it's not time. It's not time.
Before Taran, you got this, right?
I would want to practice once before I do like an official stream
I
one.
need to do some quiet ones on the side. Yeah.
You got put your brains together. You got it.
As exemplified, and like that's the thing too. Like it's a hard role because he has to deal with like people like me who are gonna like argue about why he shouldn't have ended the round.
Right. Like you should interact. Like I'm just trying to live my life. Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have this running Clocktower has sometimes like Survivor and like regular production. I'm like, these people have to go through it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's fun.
I'm gonna dip. Bye. Thank you, Dwight.
So yeah, no, thank you guys for joining. All right. Yeah, thanks guys. Are y'all streaming further? I don't know if anyone's staying on.
I'm heading out.
I'm off.
Okay. Y'all off? Okay, got it. Thanks. All right, hey, Taryn, for real, in the future, if you want to like learn to storytell, like offline as well, if you want me to like give you advice on stuff, let me know because I'm down to teach that.
Yeah, I might do something in the next coming weeks. Yeah, if you want to like maybe help, that would be awesome.
Absolutely, I'm always down. Just message me.
Cool.
I watched No Rolls Bard. That was fun.
Yes, that's how
I think Steven tweeted about it.
All right, I'll leave you guys. See ya.
And
okay, I have to run. But stay tuned. We got stuff coming tomorrow. Goose, House of the Dragon. Big Brother cast should be coming soon. Big Brother coverage, the premiere. Lots of stuff happening. So stay tuned. Make sure you're aware. Maybe a bit of a drop happening soon as well. So just stay tuned. All right. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I will see all of you. I have no teaser right now because I got to run, but maybe tomorrow. But I will see all of you tomorrow.